Can you hear me now? Is my question. I am hoping that that has worked. Please say yes, else one will cry. Oh, the yay that's a good sign. That's a really, really good sign. Okay, it wouldn't be a stream, would it, if there weren't something going wrong? Right, hang on, let me get back. Can you hear me now? Can you see me jumping up and down? Can you see my bum? I'll just make sure you can see it. There you go, look. There you can see me bum. Right, should we try again? Right, pretend none of that ever happened. Ever, ever, ever. Right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Mostly good night after all of that time. And thank you for coming for this other Twitch stream. This is me shaking after it taking that long for it not to work. Right, I've had enough of that now. Right, so we are... this is going to be a really good one. I'm really, really looking forward to this one. It's going to be fab. And what we're going to do is we're going to go around and we're going to... Thanks for the follow there, Cosmic Scott. Very, very grateful. Really appreciate it. I know a number of people have followed. I'm sorry if I've missed you, but I had my hands inside all kinds of things, pulling wires and goodness only knows what. I totally didn't do that. I totally didn't do that. But, you know, it was fun. It was fun. Anyway, we got there in the end. Is the sound okay now? Is it too loud? Is it distorted? Am I dulcet? Am I amazing? What's going on with it? It's great. I'll take an it's great. I don't care what one of you said it's great. Miss Seeley, I'll take yours. If anybody else says anything else, I don't care. Right. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go round the registered sites of the Avoverse that people have said that they would like to have a look around. So we have approximately the same number of Quarry Craft and Avotopia sites, which is really, really exciting. You sound good as always. You're such a smooth talker. Oh, yes, you are. Goodness. Yeah, so we're going to basically go around. We're going to go to the same sites that we went in that video a little while ago, but we're going to give it a little bit more time. This fella's going to take a couple of hours, I imagine, to get around everywhere. And we've got some really special stuff to have a look around, but it won't be so quick. We'll have a good look around and a smooch, and it'll be fab. Anyway, so the first thing we're going to go to is Quarry Craft, and I'm going to do this in the clever way rather than in the way that you lot have to do it. And I'm going to command myself there because I can, because I own it. And that is the way I roll. There we go. Oh, look, do you see there? That was what I looked like when I was a child, just for a moment then. So I'm under the tree of Quarry Craft here, which I love this spawn. It is such a cool spawn. Beautifully, beautifully built. So, so wrong with my head, Carly. Yeah, you're right. There absolutely was something wrong with my head. But I think we are first off. Am I right, people, in saying that we're going to see Fizzing Bob first? Is that right? I think that's right. So let's jump. By the way, that's my keyword, so people know to jump me to the right place. It's like me saying, like Captain Picard saying, engage. Oh, look, see, like that. Isn't that amazing? I love it. Right, so that's not, hang on. That's not Fizzing Bob's. Oh, hang on a minute. I was on the wrong thing. Right, so yes, I'm in Quarry. Could anything else go wrong? Hang on, I've got to look at the right one. There we go. No, we're actually going to the mod base first. Ignore me. I literally don't know what I'm doing. Never mind. But we're going to go to the mod base. And what I am going to do, I'm going to do this one in spec mode because there are some things that you guys won't be able to see under the ground. So I'm just going to use my secret spec command. There we go. Look, I'm a floating head. Can you see me? I'm a floating head. That's quite spectacular. So you might remember my little bit of the base that I did, my tower there and my little bridge to the other island where I actually didn't do anything else, which is appalling of me. But that is the tower that I did. So this is the mod base for Quarry Craft. They did some really cool stuff. Let me just turn around so I can see what we're doing. I'm just going to run around the edge of the base first. So we've got this really cool wall that goes all the way around the outside, look. So I'm like a Harrier jump jet flying all the way around there. So I am... It's quite a decent sized base. They didn't build in all of it, obviously, as you can see, but this is a really beautiful wall. We've got some stuff coming up on the right hand side now that we will roll into in just a moment. But there's something I want to show you around the other side of this wall that's really, really cool. Right, so I love the way it's zigzagged rather than straight. It gives you a really nice effect and it kind of cuts a swathe through this spruce forest. That's really special. Loving it. Right, so obviously in an ice spike biome, very difficult to build in an ice spike because you just don't know what you're going to do with it. So let's just come up here. I'm going to go slightly higher because in a moment we're going to see something. Look at that. There we go. Agent Blue Tie, thank you very much for the follow. That is amazing. Now, this is a stunning piece of work. Look at this. I love this. You know, even doing this in creative would be amazing. Look at these little kind of wispies that are flying past. It's just fantastic. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up into the sphere because it's not just one sphere. Look, we've got spheres inside spheres. And inside here, well, it's come inside here. What's this say? The Ballness of Solitude, this one. So I'm just going to fly along this way. And this comes out to the outside, I think. Very cool. That's so nice. Hang on, I just need to read this sign. That says the Ballness is... Oh, that's just the same. It's the same sign. Come on, mix it up, people, for goodness sake. So this is really nice. I mean, it's a beautiful piece of engineering anyway. To make a ball that size is really tough. But that is really lovely. But what I really want to look at as well, not instead of that, what I really want to look at is down here. I'm going to be trying to keep these tours at least relatively short because we've got, I think, very nearly 40 places to come and see. So we need to be able to, you know, hurry it along, so to speak. But I'm just going to run around the outside of some of these buildings, which these are really quite nice. Some nice detailing on these as well. The church there looks a little bit like Chimney Swift's church, actually, in Legacy. That's quite nice. But what I do want to do is go under the ground, because under the ground, I'm told, there is some really nice looking stuff. So I think, spoilers, in 3, 2, 1, boom. Because this is where it's at. This was entirely built... Hang on, I've got to get in. This was entirely built in survival. Entirely built in survival. This is like the Mines of Moria. It's absolutely insane. Look at this. Xaniver is responsible, I think, in main for this. Let me know in the chat if I'm wrong there, please, people. But it's just insane. Look at it. What's he doing about this? I mean, the guy is a mole. I don't mean that in a rude way, obviously. I mean that in a way that the guy can dig for the US. Thanks for the follow there, Blue Wolf. Really, really appreciate it. Yep, he's a mole, says Al. It is absolutely huge. Look at it. It's a beautiful piece of work. I love, what I really love about it also is the symmetry that we've got in this area. It is just beautiful. And something to really aspire to. Look, so we've got, are these storages? They are as well. Look, these are little storage areas. I hadn't even realised. So he's got a cobblestone storage area just for cobble. Let me just pop round here. I'm just going to come into, no, here we go. Now I'm not. Right, look. Unbelievable. That's absolutely unbelievable. I love it. That is such a beautiful piece of work there. Very, very highly impressed. And we've got this area here as well. It's just brilliant. Loving it. Really, really clever piece of building. So hopefully everybody really appreciated that. It's lovely. And there is the very signature mining of Xaniver there, which he basically goes up and down all day because he's got nothing else to do, clearly. But my goodness, brilliant piece of mining. Absolutely loving it. Right, could watch this all day. Yeah, me as well, Carly, actually. I've got to be honest with you. But look, so we've got stuff up here as well. If anybody wants an end portal, there's an end portal, but I'm not telling you where it is because I'm nasty like that. Really lovely. So that was the mods base. Now, bear in mind, these guys didn't have a lot of time for building, did they really? Let me just turn myself around. These guys, why have I got a ring around my head? These guys really didn't have a lot of time for building. So it was, this was done in not very much time at all. I know Zan spent quite a lot of time making the Mines of Moria, but absolutely superb. Really, really impressed. Such a beautifully set of lit up tunnels as well. I agree there, Dad. Absolutely. Very, very nifty. Right. So I think, have I missed anything around here, mods? I don't think I have I? I think we're good. So I think it's a lovely hitbox. Thank you, Todd. I'm very proud of it. I made it myself. Fabulous. Right. I think what we're going to do now is we are going to go on to the next one. So let's crack on and let's jump. Yep, you can notice I used the same thing. My Captain Kirk beam me up Scotty was indeed that. Let's go back into spec and let's come out of spec. There we go. Why? What's going on there? There we go. Oh, can you see another head just floating away in the distance there? That was brilliant. Right, so today I am, this is Chuck, right? This is Chuck's place, I think. Absolutely. Right, so let me just come out of here and let's have a little bit of a wander around here as well. This is right. So I'm going to start from this side and I'm going to zoom across because he's parked his van there. Is there anything in the van? Should we have a little peek? Oh, look, there's stuff in the van and everything. Right, okay, I've got the hitboxes turned on. How do I turn the hitboxes off? That's just going to annoy me. Right, world looks amazing. The sphere is really superb. Really, really superb, I agree. But this place is really nice, Chuck. I love what you've done. All the hitboxes there, look. The camper van was superb. I agree. Let's go inside. So we've got a little bit of a potion set in here, which is really lovely. Let's come through here. We've got all of the enchantment capabilities around here. F3 and B. Of course, it's F3 and B. Thank you very much. Right, there we go. So that should have taken all the things off. We've got cake. Obviously, everybody needs a bit of cake. We've got this really nice staircase that winds its way up and around and brings you all the way around here as well. We jump over that front forecourt and come around here. Again, remember people, all of this stuff is built in survival. This isn't a creative world. This is a survival world. It's absolutely stunning and a really beautiful piece of work. Congratulations here, Chuck. That is lovely. So I've just come across here a little bit. I'm just going to take just a little peek under the ground because I like to do that in most places because often there is quite a lot to see. For example, we've got an iron farm. It's a really nice iron farm. Now, I sometimes struggle with these iron farms because the golems are so focused on the zombie that they don't want to go. do you? You don't want to go. And sometimes you need a little nudge like that. Go on, get out. There you go. That's perfect. F3 and N. There we go. Up we go. Let's come out. That is lovely. I really love it, Chuck. It's a beautiful, beautiful play. Oh, hang on. I've missed a bit. Soz fam. Right, coming over here. What's this then? What's this? It is the zombific DNA. Is that's cool. I like that a really lot. That's brilliant. Really, really lovely. Very, very clever piece of building. Let's come through. Alpha Blue, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, look, we got a little we got an iron golem around here as well. And the primary power on and off. This is nice. I like this kind of really creative building that brings everything to life. It's beautiful. We've also got the quarry here that I know Chuck is very proud of. Look at this. This is insane. It's just insane. How long does it take to remove something like this? By hand, remember people, by hand. It's fab. Inside here, we've got a spider spawner for the spider farm. There's another spawner just over here, which is another spider. Amazing. Absolutely brilliant. Really love it, Chuck. Thank you very, very much for allowing us to share it, because it is a lovely, lovely piece of work. And I think we are ready to let's jump. And the next place we're going to is Cosmic Scott, I believe. Hopefully. Did I just jump? Hang on. Oops. Yes, I did. Look at this. Right. So let's have a little look around Cosmic Scott's place. I love the fact that we've got these just singing in time to the music. It's like there is an amplifier. They're actually in time as well. They're on beat. That's brilliant. Smashing stuff. This is cracking there, Scott. Really, really like it. Got your ring bell for service. You got your puppy there. A number of cats. I'm going to have a little bit more of a look round. I'm assuming this is a mob farm. Yes, indeed it is. That's very nice. You've got your iron farm there as well. That's a nice designed iron farm. What have we got over here? What's in your tower? Anything worth looking? Anything worth looking? Creep farm. So there's your bee farm. That's nice. That's a creeper farm as opposed to a mob farm specifically. Yep, brilliant. That's lovely. Right, should we have a little peek underneath as well? Because we can. Let's go under here. What have you got here? Was this a trading centre? Yes, I think it was, wasn't it? So that's for trades. Very nice. And underneath, right on the edge of the sea there. So, and what I'd like to comment on is the way that this is very well, mostly lit up. You've missed out this area here. Very difficult to light up a ravine, and it looks like you've not crossed it. So that's always tricky. But where you've gone, you've lit that up beautifully. Loving that a really lot. Nice work, sir. Nice work indeed. Coming up. Look at that. Very, very nice. Creator Nick, thank you for the follow. Really very, very grateful for you coming along and saying hello. Let me just turn around and say hello to people as well. There we go. Really pleased. This was a nice little site here you had as well, Scott. Really nice little island right next to your, right next to the coral, right in the ocean. Very nice little island. You could definitely do some lovely stuff, and you have. Like it very, very much. What's at the other end of your tunnel though? That's what I want to know. That's forwards. That's backwards. I'm just going to run backwards because I'm that skilled. Coming along. More coral. Is there much going this way? I'm going to turn around and go quicker then, can't we? Right, let's come this way. What have we got? I just want to have a little hidey speak. Right. And we've got... Oh, right. So is this a... Do you use this as a phantom farm? Looks a bit phantom farm-like to me. Let's come out. Turtle Sanctuary, AFK spot. That's lovely. Oh, I recognise that. That looks very familiar. At least someone watched that video. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. That's a really nice base. Thanks, Scott. Thanks very much for allowing us to take a look. Really, really impressed. Thank you very much for being part of the community as well, Scott. Really, really grateful for that. Let's jump. We're getting used to this. Oh, look, you can see the drowned in the background there, look. They're trying to get me. Right, so where are we now? I believe I am now at Rust 009's place, or I should be. So let's turn myself around. Yes, indeed. Rust 009's place here. This is very nice. This is quite sprawling compared with some other stuff. We've got skeletons having a pop at each other because they tried to have a go at the golem, and the golem probably did a double back on them, and as a result they're now shooting each other. I love it when that happens. That's one of my favourite things in Minecraft. Let's get myself into spectator mode. Golems all over the place, which is brilliant. We've got this really lovely kind of Swiss style shack. You've got your enchantment set up there. You've got a nice area for your fire. Yeah, there's definitely phantom farms, Koala Girl. They're just use string, and the phantoms come down. They can't get through the string very quickly, so they're really slow. And you smack them on the head a lot, and they die a lot. And then the phantom membrane drops through very, very slowly, and you collect it. Oh, it's really simple build. Seriously simple. Obviously, you just need to be able to get that that cobweb. That's the only thing you need. So we've got what looks like an archery play. Oh, this fella's getting right done. Oh, bless him. He's taken them all on, though, isn't he? Go on, you do them. I do love a hero. He's looking a bit dodgy. He's got a terrible complexion, him. Poor place. Really lovely, Russ. Loving it. But I like the archery range. That's really good. Really like that. So a little bit of target practice there. You've got a few people coming to do archery with you as well, which is lovely. And we've kind of changed up this area here. Villager in there, hiding away. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Let's just have a little peek under the ground. We've got some lit up tunnels there, which is great. Not so much under the ground here, actually, is there, Russ? You had a massive open space there, didn't you? Goodness me. You weren't bothered by caves at all, really. That's quite nice. There's your mine up this end here. But again, beautifully lit. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. It makes such a difference. Trust me on that one. So, Russ, thank you for allowing us to take a look, and I really appreciate you being a part of the community. It's fabulous that you choose to do so. Right. So what have we got? Very nice. Very nice. Right, I think it's time. Let's jump. Next, we should be going to Wet Willie's place. And we have. I love it. Right, oh, I'm still in the thing. Right, so Wet Willie's place is a bit of a two-parter. So I'm going to come this side first. What's going on? The music. Can you hear the music in the background, by the way? It sounds a bit like Pac-Man on steroids. What's that all about? So that now Willie, obviously mod, but this was entirely done in creative, in survival. And he's just a superb builder is Willie. He's just one of the best builders I know. And he's made a beautiful little conversion to a village here with this frozen lake up here. And if you come under the lake, you can see you've got some caveage. And I do love a caveage. Coming up and around, so it comes around. So you can walk around into this beautifully open cave with a water ceiling, which I love just in itself, I love. But it's frozen because it's up in the mountains. And you've got this really lovely area up here where he's keeping all of his stuffs. This is his base. That's beautiful. Loving it, Willie. It's absolutely superb. And it is just a pleasure and an honour and a privilege to be able to build with Willie. He's superb builder. And then, because obviously this isn't enough, people. This is not enough. What Willie has to go and do is say, I've had enough of doing that in his New York accent. And he comes along here and he builds this as well. Now, just bear in mind, building on a diagonal with crops is actually quite tricky. You try doing it. It takes you forever to get that bit right. Seriously, he is the hero of variegation. You're not kidding there, mate. But he's also done this beautiful kind of outcropping base here. He does love his symmetrical patterns where they all go out to the side. And it's just a really nice thing to just look at. And then underneath here, because this is just coming, you can see we've got a bit of an iron farm there. And we've got another bit of an iron farm there that spews the golems into either side. We've got one there and one there, and they're just far enough away from each other so as one doesn't interfere with the other, which is fabulous. And then they come down here into the bottom, and they give him loads of iron right there. All welcome to look at Skelly Farm, and then go open to all as well. Lovely. Really, really nice piece of work. Really, really nice piece of work. So, right, let's jump. Now, I've got to say, I love what diorama... It's not hard to know where we are, because this is Diorama's place, and it's fab. It's just fab. Look at it. It's a play box. So you come along here, and you wander around, and you've got... It's literally, it's like a play box. I love it. I love it. I love it too, Catalorana. And hopefully I've said that better than I did last time, and apologies for saying it all wrong. But coming in here... And you've got different play areas. So you've got a little doll's house that's opened up here with villagers in off of it. That's so cool, isn't it? And look, you've got your zombie there that's saying, oh, no, 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 come and drink from my bar. They're not mad keen on the idea. It's fab. That's the doll's house. I just love it. And then opposite the doll's house, we've got this cactus. And if we go inside the cactus... We've got a cactus farm, unsurprisingly, inside a cactus. That seems quite logical to me. Let me just turn around. I'll put it on again. Right. It just... Diorama, again, giving Willie a real run for his money, because what a superb, clever piece of building. Look, we've got this fish behind us. All of this stuff is turned into toys, but they're relevant. Look, so we've got this kind of aquarium area here, but it's not just an aquarium. Can you see? There's an observer there. What could that observer possibly be looking at? Let's take a look inside. So it's watching inside here. And when this stuff gets to the top, breaks, and out we go. It's just really clever. I like it a really lot. I wish he was... that Todzilla picking out the box. Could be. Then we've got a jack in the box here, which I've got to go inside because we come down. And it's very light. I don't actually know what the jack in the box is. Is it just a jack in the box? I think it might just be a jack in the box. Blimey, could that be any more lit up? Goodness me. Right, I'll just check in that the mods do listen. Right, then we've got Counting with Avo in the books. Look at that bookshelf. Really clever way of building a big bookshelf with all that different types of terracotta and concrete and wall. Absolutely beautiful use there of the banners as well. I come into this world and I learn so much when I come in. So let's come inside here, and we've got his storage area, and this just goes and goes and goes and goes. Can you see? Like, it's all lit up using some sea lanterns, but it carries on and carries on and carries on and carries on and carries on until you pop out the back of that little coloured doodad there, and it's brilliant. I love it. So happy. Story and Girl, thank you for coming in. Jack in the Box is genuinely amazing. Superb piece of work, Di. You're in awe of what you do, my friend. Absolutely in awe. Right, people, let's jump. Okay, so now I just got to check where I am. Now I'm at Game Crone's place. Let's just turn my F3 off. Right, look at this. We've got, now I know that I need to come away from this a little bit to get the full glory of it. So if I come here, look at that. It's kind of a Japanese / rustic build there. The shaping of those roofs is really beautiful. It's a really lovely piece of work. I'm loving it, genuinely. And to be on the edge of a jungle, which I always enjoy building on the edge of a jungle anyway. They're so much fun that I think it really brings together this kind of jungle wilderness with this really, I guess, organised Japanese, almost Japanese rustic style that this build has. It's beautiful. It's genuinely beautiful. And the use of these chiseled sandstone blocks as well really complements that, I think. And it just goes up right to the top and out to this deck area out the top here. It's a lovely work. It's a genuinely very difficult to build in survival piece of work. And I love the smooth lines of that roof. Really, really lovely. And we've obviously got the small outbuilding here with the farm that rolls into the jungle with the decent sized nether portal there as well. You can see. So Game Crone's retirement compound. I love that. That's hilarious. So beautiful piece of work there. Really impressed. And again, quite humbled by the skill level of some of these people. Just absolutely super. Can never tell between Chinese and Japanese. That's because it's very difficult to tell between Chinese and Japanese, Koala Girl. But it could be quite Thai. Actually, I agree. Actually, Kai Berg, it's got a Thai feel to it, hasn't it? I agree with that very, very, very much. Right. Loving it. Let's jump. Right, so now we're at Wizard Trekker's place. Now, this is quite a special place as well. I enjoy this one really a lot when I went through it the first time. So we've got a nice... I was going to call it simple, but I think simple would actually be a little bit unfair to it. Let me turn around and talk to you a minute. Looking at my bum again. Simple would be really unfair to call this simple, I think, because it's got some really beautiful lines on this. The way that we've created the outer farm area with those berry bushes, with the portal on the outside there, that just allows you to run through and around. This has got some really lovely lines. I'll come to the castle in a minute because we'll talk about that in just a sec. Archer Boy, Farm Girl Laura, and Halo Rider. I got there in the end. Halo Rider, thank you very much for the follows. Farm Girl Laura, really good to see you. Thank you for coming. Turn around. Right, so let's have just a quick look in here. I know it's not massively set out, but we have got a little bit of decoration here with the different types of armor stands. He's obviously got the bed there with a little bit of different tagged up storage. But it's just what I really like about this is just the smooth lines, the way we've integrated those symmetrical 12-12 gables there on the roof is lovely. Really nice piece of work there, Wizard. Really enjoying it. And then we come on to the castle. Remember again, people, we are doing this in survival. This is not a creative build. This is a survival build. And if any of you have started to build a castle in survival, you know that is no mean feat. And we've also got a bit of variegation on these walls with that texture, which I really enjoy. And he's done it in a quite a nice way as well, which makes it's very pleasing to the eye. It's not kind of random and coarse. It's almost got a bit of a meaning to it. I like the integration of this walled area as well. It's still impenetrable with the blocks on top. That's nice. Really nice. Loving it a lot. Jackie Skitart 29, is that how you say it? Jackie, if I've said your thing wrong, I'm terribly sorry, but thank you very much for the follow. Really grateful for you joining us. This is lovely. Impressed with this, Wizard. Really good piece of work. All sorts of things going on. Quite a complex build in reality. So thank you for letting us take a look at it. Quick peek under the ground because I always like to. And we've got, oh, look at that. Right on top of a mine shaft as well. That was nice. That was lucky, wasn't it? We like that a lot. Right, let's jump. Okay, so we have found ourselves in Tortoise Squid's place. So let's have a good old look around Tortoise Squid's gaff. So what's it? Smelter broken due to creepers. Oh, my mate, I hate when that happens. That's such a shame. Oh, I hate creepers. But what you might not realise is this is the inside of something really quite special. You can see he was excavating this area here. This is various farms. You've got your pumpkin, your melon and your sugarcane. But we're going to look at this on the outside in a moment. We've got an indoor turtle farm, which is just brilliant. I'm just going to fly over this way. Look, can you tell what it is? Can you guess? Just the amount of work that's gone into this is insane. We've got the food farm there, which is very nice indeed. And we've got over here, I don't actually know what this one is. I think that's just a little bit of deck. Cactus farm underneath it, massive cactus farm. And yeah, a really nice piece of work. But I'm going to go outside and I'm going to show everybody what is going on, because outside is so cool. Look at all those pumpkins that he's using to build out. He was going to go all the way around with the pumpkins, but run out of time. But look at this pyramid. It is insane, the size of this pyramid. If we imagine how big is this? This has got to be, what, I'd rough guess 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Rough guess 140, 150 wide. Just bonkers. And if it's 140, 150 wide, quick maths tells you that it is going to be something like 75 high. Madness. Madness. You need your bumps, Red Wizard, is all I can say. Just so, wow. But anyway, it is time to jump. Okay, we've got a real treat here. This is Thunder's, but I'm right, and it is Thunder's. I'm not saying it wrong. I'm sure it is Thunder's Base. Yeah, it's Thunderbolts Base. Again, built entirely in survival. So first off, look at that maze. Look at it. Looking at it from above, it still takes you a little while to work out the maze. Can you imagine walking through it? Mental, right? Mental. So we've got farms, we've got residences, we've got more farms, we've got Thunderbolt 1199 or 1199. We've got another maze. The guy likes the odd maze, does Thunder. So he's built this up for people to be able to come. And basically, he's going to have to do it in the next one so people can come and have a go at it, I reckon. Because it's just fab, isn't it? I love a maze as well. Mazes are great in Minecraft. They're such an interesting thing to do. So we've got our turtle breeder there. We've got more farmage there. What's that? That's okay. So we've got the food farm. I recognise that. That looks familiar as well. Loads of stuff going on. Isn't it cool? What do we think of this one? I love mazes. I'm curious. Yeah, it's just lovely. Thundermall had the best deals. You're not wrong. Geodog, yeah, Thunder rules. It's fabulous. It's got the really simple crop farm there as well. There's nothing wrong with having simple stuff. It still gives you loads and loads of yield. Cats all over the place. One of the simplest iron farms in the world right here. And it works. A treat. Because what happens is the iron golem spawns within this 16 by 16 square because of the height of the beds. And it wants a piece of the zombie. So it walks in and eventually it comes into one of the water streams which flows it into the kill chamber. It's so easy. So easy. I've got an iron farm coming out fairly soon. Hang on, I'm going to talk to you. No, not with the B, with the N. Right. I've got an iron farm coming out. I'm not sure if it's next week, which is similar to this, but slightly more complicated with slightly higher yields because the iron golems get washed in quicker. But ultimately, it's the same farm and it's dead easy to make. So definitely worth having a crack at that. Loving it. Really loving it. Right. Let's jump. And in the meantime, I'm going to boogie to the music that only I can hear. Right. So we've got here, we've got Dig Dug Daddy. Dig Dug Daddy's turn. Right. So let me just turn myself around. So I can't remember seeing this one before. So Dig Dug Daddy has got hang on, I've got to go into that so we can wander inside. Not quite sure what that is. But underneath here, we've got not many caves actually, is there? There's not too many caves there to worry about. But Dig Dug Daddy has got his little house here. That's a nice shape. I like the way that you've incorporated a small 12-12 on top of and into the larger 12-12 gable there. That works really, really well. And you've taken out the roof there to incorporate a number of leaves just to bring it into the forest a little bit more. That's nice. I like the way you've done that. Inside, you've got swim at your own risk, lifeguard not on duty. Yeah, I think given that you've got some of these swimmers over here, that is probably not a bad shout. Just a nice little area. How did you get that? I'm hoping you didn't row it up there. Avomance, welcome. Thank you very much indeed. We appreciate that. Dig Dug Daddy, thank you very much for allowing us to see your base. Really, very, very grateful. Let's jump. And thanks for the follow there, Lisa Ma 09. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. And our next person is you, Skady. Right. We're jumping. Don't be shy. Jump me. All tech diff. Thank you for that, Todd. I saw you. Right. So I'm coming straight over here first because this is beautiful. Look at this. King of the Towers. Or Queen of the Towers. This is lovely. Wow. Actually, I might have to magpie this. Hang on. I need to turn around and talk to you. I might have to magpie this because this is really, really nicely built. I like this a really lot. Look at the way that comes. It's almost... Does it remind anybody of... off of Lord of the Rings? I think it reminds me very, very, very much off of Lord of the Rings. There. It needs kind of like an eye. There. Almost. I know that's not what it's meant to be, by the way. But it's definitely Sauron. Definitely looks Sauron-esque, doesn't it? That's lovely. Really, really nice. And let me go back into Doodad so I can have a peek inside. Oh my goodness. What have you done here? What's this all about then? I'm trying to work out what this redstone does. Right, so obviously it powers all of the... Is it to power the lights? Is it literally to power the lights? That's amazing, redstoning to power those lights. I know sometimes when you want to turn them on and off with one switch or something like that, it can be quite a nightmare to get redstone lamps to do that. That's lovely. Congratulations there, Catalana. And I am going to get your name right one day. I am. I just don't know what day. We got here. So we've got obviously Iron Farm here. That's a nice design. A little bit of an expanded version of previous Iron Farms. You must be getting quite a decent yield out of that. Obviously, I'm in Spectator, so nothing's going to be coming in. But that's nice. We've got our pumpkin farm there. Is that a pumpkin farm? Or is that a... No, that's a honey farm. I'm losing the plot. Inside here, I'm having a little skizz around. We've got a portal room. That's pretty. I like that. I like the way you've decorated this out. That's nice. We've got our bamboo farm. We've got our sugarcane farm peeking underneath. You've started up your map there. That's quite a zoom out map as well. That's quite tough. That's a tough map to do there. Very impressed with that. And then coming through and in here, we've got a nice storage room. And I don't have to use the lift because I can just fly up, which is cheating. I know it's cheating. What are you going to do? Sue me. It's my server. I can do what I want. We've got nice houses here. I like the tower a lot. Zooming around and inside. Is this a bit of a wool farm? Or wool store? Yeah, it's a wool farm. It is a wool farm. I like that. That's nicely designed. Really, really nice idea. Congratulations on that. I like that as much as the tower. Definitely. That's lovely. Very, very good. Hi, Blue Pro. Good to see you, my friend. Right, and inside here, we've got... That's cool. That's a nice aquarium. If you're going to go for an aquarium, go for an aquarium. Don't mess about. I have a proper one like that takes out the entire side of your house. It's like something in the Dubai Mall. Fantastic. Loving that a really lot. You've got your enchantment there. Brilliant. Nice work. Nice work. Right. Let's jump. Oh, and the flag. Don't forget the flag. I didn't forget the flag. We got there. We got there quick. We got there quick. Are we going to jump? We've got to go and see Seahorse's place. Oh. Anytime. Am I from the south of England? I was originally from the south of England. Yeah, I was born in London. But obviously I haven't got any accent whatsoever. So as a result, you'd never know where I was. You'd never, ever know where I was from. Because I speak just literally like the Queen. We could do the rest of the stream with different accents from around the UK and other places as well. But that would just be silly. So we won't do that. So, Seahorse's place. Now, most of Seahorse's place, if I remember rightly, is underground. Am I right? Someone let me know in the comments. Isn't most of this underground? I don't want to look underground and be embarrassed if that's not the case. But I think it is mostly underground. So, we do, however, have quite a nice starting tower here. I am still in the UK. Yeah, it is my home. I can't imagine I'd ever leave the UK because this is me. This is just me. It's what I like to. It's where I like to be. So we've got one of those mines that goes backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. So you go down more or less underneath your mine. But look at that. So you've mined out loads. Another mole there. Look, definitely. Could have maybe lit up those caves a bit more, and you'd have got better yield on any mob farms. But that, I thought there was more to Seahorse's place than this. Oh, is this the other one? Is this the other one? I sound like I'm from the south of the US. Oh, is that sarcasm? I can't tell sarcasm. I'm from London. We don't do sarcasm in London. I don't know if you know that. By the way, that's sarcasm. Just in case anybody didn't know. Is there a better place to go, Seahorse? If there is, let Todd or someone know in Discord chat, and perhaps we can ping off to that one next. That would be cool. Do I know Logical Geek Boy? Yeah, very good friends with Logic. He's a good mate of mine. Right, so let's jump to the next one, and we'll go to Seahorse's other place at the end, perhaps. Hardly Avo, honestly. Right, so who is next? We are looking at... Right, okay, so we've got two really special places to look at now. As soon as I jump. Anywhere? Are we jumping? Yes, we are jumping. Right, this is Marcus Mayhem. Again, remember, we did this in... Well, I say we. This. Hang on, where am I now? Where am I now? You can't just jump me twice. That would just confuse me. You can't do that. Where am I? Tell me where I am. Is this your other place, Seahorse? Is this Marcus? Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Halo Rider. I really appreciate you watching me on YouTube. That's my home. Twitch is kind of an accessory to YouTube rather than being the other way around. Right. Tell me. This is Marcus. Right. I'm right. That's it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm having a grump. Where am I now? I need to know. This is what I need to know where I am. I'm having a grump. This is Marcus. Right, okay, thank you. This is me having a grump. See, when I'm grumpy, I stamp my feet, but I can't stamp my feet because I'm up in the air. So this is Marcus's place. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can't get the staff, I'll tell you. You just can't get the staff. But look at this. This is so nice. Right, hang on, let me just go into spec so as I can bump in through walls. Otherwise, I'll break something. Now, ordinarily, I am not the biggest fan of terracotta, glazed terracotta. I'm just not. But sometimes you can use glazed terracotta in a way that makes it beautiful. JC, good to see you. You took your time coming, but thank you so much for coming. Really good to see you. Can I have a shout out for JC in the chat, please? One of the alphas, and I know I'm not doing anything with Alpha Craft at the moment, but she's a great YouTuber, and I think she deserves the recognition. Right, so coming outside here, got a cracking tower. Look at the simplicity of this tower, and yet, when you put it next to the building like that, it complements it beautifully with that circle. It's just lovely, like that, very, very much indeed. So what else have we got over here? And have a little snout around over here as well. We've got, it's all about hearts, isn't it, over here? Loving the multicoloured heart. We've got a beautiful bridge. I love this builder too, Miss Celia. It's a cracker. It is a cracker. What's this up in the air? Is this an iron farm? Yes, so we've got another iron farm up here. So that's quite a classic. Is that the Doc M iron farm that's that I was inspired to do one of my iron farms using? And it comes down, collects the golems in there, but the golems spawn on top and they are washed off very, very quickly. And as a result, you get a great yield. It's a nice design farm. Has a few problems in 1.16.2. Do be careful. Be aware of that. So what else have we got? Have I missed anything? I don't think I have missed anything at all. Oh, ignore my alarm. That's my halfway alarm. Right, so, and I'm not even halfway yet. That's always a good start, right? Beautiful piece of base building. I'm just going to have a little peek underneath the ground. And we've got very nicely lit up. Really cavey. Oh my goodness. It's always a nightmare when you have to cave like this. And what's inside here? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? So we've got a sorting system there underneath all this really beautiful placed glazed terracotta. Liking it. And this tree, I have to say, I want to comment on the tree. I'm going to turn around and talk to you again. Stop looking at my bum. Right, so I am not that good at trees. I have to say, trees are not my strong point. It's an area that I really, really need to practice on. But this is a nice looking tree. I like the shape. I like the way that you've got bits of wood poking out. I like the way that it's not just blobby. It's nice. Really nice. So I'm just turning around. Just because before we leave, what I want to just see, I just want to say that Marcus's kids did the Father's Day, Mother's Day thing here. This is what they built. And it really touches my heart because this is what the servers are all about. For me, this is a family thing, and it makes it really special for me to know that families are coming into the server, enjoying what they're doing, and building things with each other and for each other. I mean, it's just the whole point of the place, frankly. Noble Excalibur UK and Kathant, is it Katany? How do you say that? Kathany 10? Sorry if I've said that wrong. I do apologise. But lost my thread because I got all caught up in the moment there. It's just nice that the families come together. And Minecraft is such a great medium to be able to do that. That's why it's just the best game in the entire world. Avotopia equals 3. Is that all? We better do something better than that. Hang on. Let me turn myself around. Oh, I'm in spec. Hold on a sec. There we go. There you go. You want a butter meter? There you go. Bit of Avo butt. That's what you want, right? Turn myself around. I think that's beautiful. So thank you very much, Marcus, for allowing us to share it. I don't even know where I'm going next. I don't even know. I'm just gonna say, beam me up, Scotty, which obviously is code. Butter meter equals 4. Todd's keeping a butt count. Let's jump. I don't know where I'm going. I give up. Where am I going to go now? I'm going to go to. Is it the other Marcus Mayhem place? Is it? I don't even know. Right. So now I'm back at Marcus's other place, right? Please tell me I'm right. Someone tell me I'm right before I get upset. Simwitch and Lucas streams nothing. Oh, Lucas, change your name to Lucas streams something and stream something. That would be cool. Thank you both for the follow. Really, very, very grateful. Yep. Right. So, anybody going to tell you? Anybody going to tell me? No one get music. I've got music. Also, can the people hear the follow counts as well? Because I think, isn't this Mikey's AFK? I thought it was. Yeah. People are trying to confuse me. For goodness sake. Right. So, this is Mikey's AFK's boat. Right. So, let's just have a right good look around this boat. Because this is boats, again, really hard. Really, really hard to get right. And I think that he's really nailed it with this one. We've got a great foremast on that. We've got masts at the top that tower over the boat. Now, remember, old boats had very, very tall masts. So this is accurate. And then you've got an aft mast here as well that gives stability to the entire boat and actually increases the speed at which the boat moves. Adam410, thank you for the follow. Really, very, very grateful. I love the fact that we've got a crow's cage here. And I guess you just dangle the baddies. Dunk them in the water. That's what you want, right? Let's come inside. Oh, I'm in creative, so I'm going to walk inside. So captain's quarters generally being at the back. But that's really nice. I like that a very, very lot. Close the door. I'm just going to go into... so as I can just stream myself through the floor. It's a really nice piece of... Now, the use of the note blocks is interesting. Look at the way that's changed the texture there on that boat. And we've got the kind of asymmetrical denting of those trapdoors so they're not in a straight line. That's clever. That's clever, and I am blatantly going to steal that. I'm in touch with my corporate lawyers now, are patenting that design, and I will be taking that. Cannons here made out of anvils. Really clever. Also patented. Also. Really, really lovely boat. Mike, it's a nice piece of work. Congratulations, my friend. That's cracking. Oh, by the way, Mike, are you watching? You are. You're there. You are there. Mike, I've not emailed you, but I've used that pack. You, sir, are a genius, and you are my new god. So thank you so, so much. And the next Avomancia, I'm using it, and you'll see it in action. It's absolutely fabulous. So thank you so, 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 so much. Mike, is this yours too? Or have I gone into someone else's base? I'm pretty sure this is yours as well, isn't it, mate? Think so. Think so. That's what you call a high dive board, right? Let's just come up. Brilliant. I'm really disappointed that it's not a high diving board, actually. Oh, it is a high diving board. It's a safe drop. Hang on, I've got to do this. Game mode. I'm going to go game mode survival. Will I die, Mike, if I do this in survival? I've got my trust in you. If I die, you're in trouble. Ho ho! There we go. That worked. I like that very much. Right, so theoretically I should be in creative again. Yes, I am. This is nice, my mate. Loving it a lot. Hi, Zan. Thanks for coming. Let's get myself into spectator mode. Right, so we got our sugarcane farm there. We got a map room. That's quite a detailed map room, actually, isn't it? Look at that. You got everybody's stuff there. That's cracking. This is a cracking bit of work, Mike. Nice work, son. Loving it. Loving it a lot. Beautiful. And coupled with the work that's gone on with that boat. I mean, look at the boat from a distance. I've just sat back in my chair, and that boat's fab. Genuinely fab. Congratulations, my mate. Really, really like it. You can only hear my voice, nothing else, FYI. Okay, Kai, thanks very much. I've got music going on in the background from Pretzel, and you can see the Pretzel things pinging up. If I make Pretzel any louder, I'm probably going to go deaf. So what I want to know is I've made that 5% now. Let me know if you can hear that, because it's going to make me proper deaf. It's not come on yet. Don't panic. It's not come on. Let me just pull him up. Hang on. Have we got any noise there? Oh, I've muted it. That's why. What about that? Can you hear the music now? Because that's really proper loud for me. Because if you can't hear it, I'm not going to worry. Still can't hear the music. I'm going to have to work on Pretzel for the future, because that's just... I'm just going to mute it because it's getting on my nerves at that loud. Anyway, so what we're going to do is... Have I got anyone left in this? Hang on, I just need to have a quick peek. Apart from Geodog, yep, is the next one. So let's jump. Narberry and Angel Matrix, thank you very, very much for the follow. Really, very, very grateful. Thank you very much indeed. So this is Geodog, right? Is that right? I think it is, pretty sure. So what have we got up here? Let's start up in the top corner. This looks like a, we got a mob farm. I'm just going to sneak inside. Yep, that is your classic mob farm. Looking fabulous there. Turned on and off using the lights. Thank you for having an on-off switch. Really important for us. Recognise that mechanic as well. That's fantastic. We've got here, that is an ice farm, I think, is it not? No. What's that fella, Gio? Not entirely sure what that is. I might F3 and N. I'm going to come up here. I may need to sing a bit. You got 2 hopes, mate. There we go, up and over. And I can't even see what's... Is that... Oh, it's a flower farm. Right, okay. Hang on, I need to game mode myself into creative because that's not working. I know you've got the clever F4 thing now on as well. Cactus Farm. This is very farm-tastic, isn't it? Got your food farm there. That's nice. I love those. They're cracking. Which also doubles as a villager breeder there, which is nice. Very good. Haven't got... no, so there's no bees going on in there. But the villager breeder comes all the way along and sorts into your trading hall. Very similar to the one I did there as well. That's nice. Thank you very much for watching that. You've got... Yep, so you've got your kelp farm there. And in here, we've got our living area. Very nice, Jig Dog. Oh, why is that not working? Oh, because I'm creative. Silly, silly man. Right. Loving it a lot, actually. Really nice. And yet we've still, no matter what I do, I've still got wandering con men coming to get me. Another iron farm, that simple iron farm, really like it. You've got the fence around that so you don't get anything else wandering in. That's a definite choice there. Nice work. Oh, what's over here? Oh, we've got our bee farm as well. So there's honey. There is sweet berries. You're farming everything, my mate. Were you like one of the entrepreneurs of the shopping district? You must be the richest man in all of Minecraft. Certainly in all of the Avoverse, all the stuff you could be farming here. That's brilliant. Nice work. Nice work indeed. Right, let's jump. And I'm going to do a little more Avobots. That's 5, I think the count is now. There we go. Right, so let's turn myself around. So where we are now is... Hang on, I've got to remind myself. I think we're at Sky Shatter. Is that right? Sky Shatter's place? If I'm not at Sky Shatter's place, just tell me. Oh, did I miss the slime farm? Could somebody take me back to Geodog's place, please, before we look at Sky Shatters? I just want to have a look at the slime farm. That would be fab. Sorry to be a pain in, but we can do it after this if that's a pain. Really sorry about that. Sky Shatter, this is nice. I like the design using that redstone blockage there as well. That's beautiful. Again, look at this. This is made in survival. Survival, people. Not creative, survival. That is a fantastic piece of work that you've got cracking on here. Look at the size of it. Just comes all the way around the back here as well. Or the front. I'm not sure. What's the front? What's the back? That's fantastic. Look at that. I love the way that comes out. And the way that you kind of raise yourself up over these hills. Because changing levels in a build is sometimes really, really tricky. And you've done that beautifully, the way those change. That's lovely. Coming into a mesa on the side, so you've got a bit of a biome transition there as well, but you've managed to do that quite nicely. That's a different symbol. Is that relevant? Is a different symbol relevant on the side there? I do wonder. Could be, couldn't it? Let's come to this other end here as well. This is huge. This is huge. People, look. Thanks, Scott. Really appreciate you coming, my mate. Really appreciate it. I'm waving to Carly's friend as well. Hello, Carly's friend. This is nice. Really, really nice piece of work. Thank you, Scott. I mean, just beautiful. Did you not do, and did you remember to eat and sleep when you were building this thing? Got plenty of mobs roaming around on top of it. If you wanted to do a little mob farm, the entire place could be a mob farm, couldn't it? With the amount of mobs that are roaming around on it. But it's fab. Loving it a really lot. Congratulations on this build. That's beautiful. Am I in creative or am I in, let me just look. I'm in creative, so let's just pop myself into there, and I can go into floaty head mode, and I can come and have a look underneath. Lots of lit up area there as well. That's fabulous, and you're right over the top there of a mine shaft. Lucky find there. Really nice area to build into. Liking it a very, very lot. Very, very lot. Nice work. Right, so I've lost track completely with where we're meant to be. So I'm in the hands entirely. Turn around and talk to people, for goodness sake. Get yourself out of head mode. There you go. I'm at a complete loss of where I'm meant to go now. So I'm just going to assume I will be teleported there by magic now. Who's followed me? Sweaty Olive, thank you very much for the follow. Really grateful for you to come in and say hello. It's cracking. Thank you, Halo Rider. I try to keep it very interactive. I think it's quite important to do that. Right, so we're back at Geodog's place, right? I recognise it. So if I go back into floaty head mode and come underneath, where's your slime farm, my dude? Oh, there it is. So starting from level 40, we've got some all nicely lit up, so only the slimes will spawn in there, which is cracking. And obviously I'm not going to trigger anything at the minute because I'm in Spectator, which is a shame, so nobody will be able to see anything. But that's a nice little slime farm there. Thank you for saying oi. I appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Dig Dug Daddy, thank you for that. That's really kind of you to say so. I do my best. But I've got to be honest, the main reason I do the videos and the streams is because I actually really quite enjoy it. And hang on, I'm turn around when you're talking to people, man. For goodness sake, you're so rude. There we go. Right. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy doing the videos. I really enjoy doing these streams. I had no idea how much fun they were. And as a result, I get to interact with all you fantastic people. And yeah, were we not doing Seahorse's place, Alandros? I think did we go to the right seat? Avo button meter equals 6. I don't know if we did or not. I'm happy to go anywhere I'm told. But I'm pretty sure we had a seahorse to look at. Am I right? What if I remember rightly? Oh, Avotopia. Gotcha. Right. I'm. What can I tell you? I'm a wally. So I'm going to go over to Avotopia now. Bang, boom. There we go. Bish bang. Right. So on Avotopia, I am stood on top of the dome. Can you see here? That is the zoo. And if you've not seen it, I mean, I know you all would have seen it, but if you've not actually seen the build, that is the central area for Avotopia, and you are a patron, because Avotopia is a patron-only server, please do come and have a look at this. The mods built this. I don't think I laid. I may have laid a block or two, but literally a block or two. I did Medusa's lair. That was my thing. Medusa's lair, which was over here somewhere. Hang on. We will teleport in a minute, people. We will teleport. Hold on. But I'm going to go and look, actually. I'm going to go and look through. I did this Medusa's lair thing, which I'm going to go and have a look at, because I can. But this was the only thing I built. The only thing I built. So Medusa came in here, and if you walk along in this direction, through this where you can just see Medusa's eyes staring back at you, and then you turn to stone like this dude. Anyway, that's that. Anyway, that was me showing off. That was me showing off. This is the only thing I did. Everything else is entirely done by the mod team. The mod team that was at the time, which was a great group of people. And they did everything else. Literally everything else. I did the garden. Does that count? Everything. I did a really rubbish. Who in the mod team remembers the really rubbish Medusa that I did that was on top of the land? It looked like, I'm not even going to say what it looked like, it's rude, but it was a poor, yeah, I thought you might, Alandros, but it's really nice. This I'm so proud of what these guys did. We've got the Mermaid Lagoon. If you've not explored around here and you are one of the patrons, I'd really encourage you to come and have an explore around. There are so many Easter eggs lurking around here, and it's all going to be gone in a week. So please don't miss out on it. Please don't miss out on it. It's absolutely fabulous. So I just got to get myself underneath. I'm just going to go into, I think I'll go into Spectator. It's probably easiest to do that way, isn't it? There we go. We're going to Spec. Right, so I'm just going to have a quick whiz around in here first. The zoo is amazing. I love the zoo. It's one of my favourite places. Most of the mobs that were available at the time. Was it 114 or was it 115 that we were? I think it was 114, was it not? It might be 115, but I think it was 114 we built this in originally. We've got the giant zombies there that are completely brain dead because we removed their brains. We've got all of these things here. It's brilliant. Come and see it. And if you're not a patron and you want to come and see it, be a patron and come and see it. It's worth it. Trust me. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, 114, I thought it was. Thank you very much. But it's not just the zoo that was fantastic here. There's so many other areas that was so cool. There was the hydroponics bay that, I mean, it was just a nice little piece of work, really. And all of the a few people got banned as a result from nicking stuff from here, but we won't talk about that. It's a nice work. It's nice work. And we had the obviously we had, what was it? Yeah, the amusement park was this way. We had the amazing roller coaster that was made by Old Zorro, I think, and it's just brilliant. It's just such a great piece of work. Loving it. Right, anyway, that's enough of me. Let's go to the first place. First place. So let's jump. And I'm pretty sure the first place on Avotopia is Fishing Bob, right? Because that's why I got it wrong last time. Is that right? So yes, this is definitely Fizzing Bob. I remember. Right, so then I've just got to get myself back onto the right screen so as I can see what I'm doing. Right, okay, so Fizzing Bob has done a really interesting build here, and I want to show it off in the way it's meant to be. I agree. Sometimes it is a shame that that you have to lose things when you go into a new update, but sometimes updates are so new that they deserve a complete new reset. And Minecraft is all about new beginnings. It's about pushing your creative boundaries. It's about being able to start again and do something absolutely amazing again that's different. And I know that all of you guys are going to be blowing me away with what's going on with this. Now, this is Fizzing Bob's storage room, if I remember rightly. Let me come through here. Yes, it is. So all this is automated storage. I'm just going to have a drink of water, peeps. Do excuse me. Avo with a lost voice just won't do at all. But that's fully automated. And he's made it into a really nice kind of Swiss chalet style of house, which I like as well. We've got this area here for living. We've got some more storage area behind here. I can't remember what it was when I looked last. I think it's a wood farm, isn't it? That's really nice. Avo Slurpometer equals 1. Oh, Dead, what would we do without you, my mate? Right, and then up here, we've got some... It's a bit like, it's a medieval... It's not so much a castle, though it is a castle. But the way it's been made is different from your standard stone castle. It's a more of a modern old medieval castle because it's got all of the wooden strutting, the wooden outlining and everything like that. It's lovely. I love, by the way, that's a really nicely designed banner. Really like that, really lot. And inside here, again, now I did say before, hang on, I'm going to turn myself around again. I'm going to turn myself around because this warrants talk. I said before that I wasn't a great fan of glazed terracotta, and I'm really not a great fan of glazed terracotta. How many times do you see me using glazed terracotta? It's not a lot. Bluntly, not a lot. I have a butter meter equals 7. Did I just show my bum again? Oh, for goodness sake. Right. But again, the use of the white with this glazed terracotta here really, really works. And it's builds like this that could actually convert me to a glazed terracotta regular user. I've turned around again. I didn't show my bum, so that one doesn't count. But we've also got here with the interspersing of the glass as well, which I like a really, really lot. Let me come up over and here because I know what was waiting for me. Look at this tower. I love this tower. This is like a wizard's tower, and if you come along here, I'm just going to come under and you'll see why it's like a wizard's tower, because it floats on top of that. So it's got to be magic, right? It's got to be a wizard's tower. It's so lovely, so lovely. Mama Bear, never ever ever apologise. I'm just so delighted that you would take the time to come and watch. Thank you so much for coming. I love this tower, and when I saw it before, I loved this tower. It's so cracking, and because it's been built in survival as well, just adds that extra level of impressiveness with it. So congratulations, Bob. I mean, it's a beautiful piece of work, really, really is. And we've got some other kind of farming areas here. We've got our food farm that doubles up there. We've got more farmage here as well. We've got, let me just peek through the windows here. That's a bit of a living area which moves into the old village that he built his place very, very close to, and is where he got his villagers from. We've got lots of other stuff going on here as well. We've got sugarcane farmage. We've got more food farmage. Basically, this was a farm-tastic place. If I come under here, can I get through? Let me just get myself into spec. And this was his trading hall. Again, really, really nice place. Really nice place, Bob. So I love. My favourite part is the tower. I'm not gonna lie. I do love that tower so very, very much. And again, I may have to magpie it in a little bit of a way. A little bit, just a little bit. Right, so let's jump. I think the next one person that we're seeing is Ryman. So Ryman, what we got? Oh, I've got Toddzilla Z there. That was quite frightening. Hey Todd, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice. Right, so this is Ryman's place, and Ryman's built on the edge of a savannah and a desert, and as a result, we've got all of this really nice acacia wood that he's used, which is fantastic. Onkel Fial, thank you very much for the follow. Very, very grateful indeed for that. So here we've got an iron farm. Now we've gone in a different direction with the iron farm here, because what we've got is he's used a husk, obviously, which does exactly the same thing as a zombie will. And the iron farm flows the iron golem into here, but we've got all of this area around here that I don't know what they were going to do with it. So Ryman, if you let me know what you were going to do with this area here, I'd love to know. Cobblestone gen there, which is fab. I do love those. I'm a great fan of cobblestone generators, especially given that my cobblestone generator got over 1 million views on YouTube. So obviously I'm a fan of that. But what we've got here is we've got some farming areas, bit of wood farm, bit of crop farming. Inside there we've got some sheep. We've got a living area inside here with more sheep. We've got what used to be another portal but has been broken off, which is fair enough because some of them were. And we've got the barn area where we are not only living, but we've got Afk Fish Farms, obviously completely defunct now, or at least those ones are in 1.16. There is a new design which is crazy complicated. I hope you didn't see my butt then, did you? No, you didn't. Right, it's crazy complicated, the new design. I may have a go at trying to do the new AFK Fish Farm, but they're tough. They're tough. Right, so let me just come around again and off we go. So yeah, so this is Ryman's gaff. Thank you very much for allowing us to see it, Ryman. Really very, very grateful. Underneath the world, there was... Oh, you managed to get yourself on top of a bit of a mine shaft there as well, which is always good. Always good. Cracking, if you could, in your next one, make sure you get all of this stuff lit up, and you'll find that if you do any mob farms or anything like that, that will help you out no end, and it'll also help out the server. Let's jump. Almost 100 viewers. We're on 93. Minecraft Watcher Person, thank you very much for coming to say hello. Very grateful. If I do miss... Oh, I don't even need to look who this is. Wet Willy. Wet Willy has done this, and actually, I'm just going to come on top. Hang on. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to turn myself around from the outside of this, because you guys need to see this. You really need to see it. This is insane. This is insane. If I turn myself around and F3 and N. Oh, blow it. You saw me bum again. Right, there we go. This is Wet Willy's place. This is, I think, probably, and bear in mind that when we go to the mods place in Avotopia, you're going to have your brains fogged. But this is probably my favourite place on the entire server. And I have come here a number of times just to look at it. And that's not a lie. I genuinely have. It's a superb piece of work. And Willy, just amazing, mate. Seriously, you are one of my favourite Minecraft builders, and I include every Minecraft YouTuber in that as well. It's a genuine pleasure to be able to work with you. Look at it. It's amazing. Now, this also has kind of a bit of a Thai feel to it, but not quite in the same way. A little bit Balinese. It's stunning, stunning. And it's not often I'm lost for a lot of words, but when I see this again, built in survival, people, built in survival, it just blows my mind. And what we've used here, we've used crops to not be crops. These crops are to be decorative and to complement the rest of this build. But can you imagine? You can imagine this as being a proper full-on temple in Bali or somewhere just outside Bangkok or something like that. It's just lovely, Willy. I mean, it's just a pleasure to fly around. It just is. Or am I creative? Oh, I am as well. That's good. That means I can walk up the stairs rather than having to float up the stairs. Come up and around. But it all interconnects as well, which means that you can go from one to another, to another, to another. You can walk all the way around the outside. It's just fab. It's just fab. Really nice. Thank you, Willy, for sharing this with everybody. And I hope everybody's enjoying it, because it's a cracker. Yeah, this is what makes me wonder that I might be losing my marbles, because Minecraft Watcher Person, he made Diorite look good. He did. He made Diorite look good. I don't mind saying so. He made Diorite look good. And, you know, everything I've ever said about Diorite still stands, but he made Diorite look good. So cool. Greg while laughing. Brilliant. My oh my. My oh my. But it's lovely. Thank you, Willy. Absolutely superb. I guess it's time to say, let's jump. And I'm just going to look at it until we jump. Thank you, Avo. Oh, that's lovely. I don't know where I am, actually. Hang on, I've just realised that. Where am I jumping to? Todd. This is Todd's place, right? Oh my goodness, Todd. Have you seen how many mobs you've got going on here? This is what happens. Right, okay, people. I'm just going to turn myself around. This is a really important thing to mention. This, behind us here, is what happens when you light up everything underneath your base. Everything spawns on top of your base. So, yes, while that's scary as all hell, if you then light up the top of your base and you do yourself a mob farm, the mob farm is going to get all of these mobs inside the mob farm, and as a result, it's a good mob farm, right? That's all you can say. It's a good mob farm. I'm going to turn it around. I'm loving the serif font there as well. Very, very nice. Very nice font. Right, so observatory. First off, this is beautiful. Now I've got a little bit of a thing I just want to mention. I'm going to sit next to my mate Boney here. I have got coming up, and I don't know if it might be this weekend actually. What do you want? Might be this weekend, but I have got another villager houses tutorial coming out, and it is the astronomer. It's the astronomer villager, which you might say isn't a villager, but oh yes it is, because I said so. And I've done an observatory that is about half as good as this observatory. It's smaller because it's a small house, but yeah, this observatory is brilliant. And Todd, love it, mate, love it. In survival. Let's just get that really, really clear. In survival, I've not slept. The phantoms are circling, but we've also got on top of that all of this area here. So we've got Todd's kind of spread his stuff out. He's done this kind of wild and wacky. Let me just go into thing. This wild and wacky underwater area here, and you can see that things come in and die. Love it. Right, so that's basically spawning in stuffs. We've got coming across this direction, we've got a flattened out area that I know he was going to do something with, and I can't remember what he said he was going to do with it. In here we have got all of his trading area, which is lovely. We've got a number of different farming areas here as well. We've got places to stay and sleep. We've got the wool farm. Sheep annoy me. We've got his beacon there. We've got all sorts of things going on. I7 got 7 this. Short Zelda and Chumble Chips. Thank you very much for the follows. Really, really grateful. We've got a bit of a... Is it deliberately made out in that shape? Do you know how hard it is to make pumpkins and melons grow in the shape you want them to? That's quite impressive. I like that a really lot. We've got the mob farm here, which is a flushing mob farm. And if you're in the right place, obviously, if you're AFK in the right place, that is going to mean that all the mobs that were over there are going to be over here inside your mob farm, and you're going to make loads. We've got a bit of an acacia wood farm there going on. We've got the spruce wood there. We've got birch, which obviously you can use for, well, you can make sticks with it. You can make things that are made out of wood with it, as long as it's not the actual birch wood itself. That's all I can say. Floor's so cool. Floor is so cool, I agree. And this is the one thing that I was looking around. I was flying around, and this is what I'm looking for. Thank you, Chumbles Chips. I'm really grateful for that. I'm really happy that you were helped by the YouTube videos. That's kind of why I do it, or one of the many reasons why I do it. Chuck, hi, how you doing? You missed your slot, mate. Sorry, I'm not going back. Don't know what to tell you. Statue behind the cactus. Statue behind the cactus. What cactus, eh? What do you mean, statue behind the cactus? Did you mean that statue? Is that what you were talking about? That statue. That is behind the cactus. I was in the right place, for goodness sake. Oh, Glory Hunter. But I love this statue. I really, really love this statue. And I go... when I see this statue, it's a piece of work, and if you obviously it's actually at its best when you see it from a bit of a distance. Look at that. It's a oh, not too far, otherwise it doesn't render in. But it's a female. It says to me female elf holding a lantern. Is that what it's meant to be? I'm just interested to wonder whether or not it is. But it's supposed to be a female elf holding a lantern in my eyes. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Yes! Ha! Nailed it. Nailed it. Look at that. Absolutely. Loving your builds, Todd. It's a pleasure to be able to work with you, mate. You got some mad skills here. It's absolutely beautiful. Loving it a lot. Right. I think let's jump. And yes, it does look amazing. Right. So now I love this. This is so cool. Don't you look at... Oh, wait, Phantoms. You weren't asked to come along. You definitely weren't. Without question. Right, so next we are... Is this Monster Bat's place? I think it is. I'm not even going to look. It's Monster Bat's place. I'm going to have a look down here. Monster Bat. See? I remembered. I remembered. Now, it may look like all he's done is drain out a Guardian farm and taken all of the stuff to make this base. And you might be right on that. But I want to go inside and have a bit of a snoz round, because there are things in here that you won't think you've seen. Look at this. Look at this here. Look at it. It's beautiful. This is some serious buildage going on, because this was indeed, well, I mean, it's just fab, isn't it? It's fab. And it comes like there's the ravinage there, and here we've got more area. Bin. It's got a bin. What more do you want? It's got a bin. But it's just a really, really lovely piece of work. And it is indeed a Guardian farm. It is a Guardian farm. So it's fabulous. I really like it a really lot. And thank you very much for taking the time to make it, Monster Bat, because I know how long things like these take, and I know it's a really long time. So congratulations on that build, and I love the way that you've incorporated that acacia in with those builds, and made it not only into a Guardian farm but into a really nice base as well. Zan, you're absolutely right. The pics in Discord do not do it justice, and you know, if Monster Bat's around before we clear the world, if he gives you permission to come and have a look around, I really recommend you come and have a poke, because it's lovely. It's functional. It is functional. Yes, it's entirely functional. We switched it off at the moment, but it is entirely functional. I'm in spectator mode right now, so I'm not going to be kicking anything off anyway. So, you know, just do come and have a look if you get the chance, because it's lovely. Right, let's jump. And I think, do I need to go? Did I get through to the net? Oh, I did. So it's all good. It's all good. Right, so this is Mal's place, and you can see we're actually in the Nether for Mal's place to start off with, because he's decided that he didn't want to have a Nether base or an overworld base. He wanted to bring the overworld into the Nether. And why would you not do that? That seems like the perfectly reasonable thing for an insane person to do. So that's what he did. He brought this space into the Nether, and then where's the door? And there it is. And then you go through into into the overworld through there. Now I know there's some little secret horsey things here. So this is Nether stable, because obviously you need a horse in the Nether, right? That's what he told me anyway. So I'm going to come through here. I'm going to get myself into the right mode, and I'm going to go through into the overworld, and we are going to see what is there. Tour. Wobble wobble. Right, so we are through. I've just got to F1 to be able to press the button, and out we go. And up. Hang on, let me just F3 and end myself. Up we go again. First off, let's have a little sneaky peek at this balloon. So again, Malvanius did this in survival, and we've got an ugly bloke at the front and some really good looking people at the back there, which is fantastic. We've got, who can guess where Mal's from? Yes, he's from Egypt. Congratulations. But so Mal's done something. This is based off of Stargate. Anybody that knows Mal will know that he is a sci-fi nut, and it's brilliant, actually. He loves his Stargate. You can see the portal right there, the Stargate portal there. He loves his Star Wars, and we'll see a bit of Star Wars a little bit later on as well. And no matter what he does, he always thumbs and shares. I can always rely on Mal. So make sure you do the same thing. Thumb and share the videos. It really helps out the channel. But look at that. So he's done that Union Jack there like that. But if you carry it, he's echoed it through. Can you see? He echoes it through there and underneath as well. And underneath as well. It's brilliant, isn't it? I really like it. So let's just come back and out again. It's a cracker, Mel. I like it. And your Anubis is scary. It's actually a little bit scary with its Rudolph nose. Is it meant to have a Rudolph nose, by the way? But it's nice, and it's actually quite correct in its anatomical structure as well. Really impressive. So thank you, mate. Really grateful for you taking the time to build all this. It's absolutely insane, and I love it a very lot. Let's jump. And whilst we're jumping, I'm going to have a drink of water because I can feel it croaking. Oh, excuse me. Here we go. Right, so I've completely lost my thread now. So I think, if I remember rightly, this is Koala Girl. Oh, it's Miss Seeley. Miss Seeley, is it? I'm getting so confused now, actually. Miss Seeley. I thought it was Koala Girl next. But okay, I'm happy to go with Miss Seeley. Is it Miss Seeley and Koala Girl? Is it a joint effort? Don't know. But Miss Seeley, seriously, what are you trying to do to me? My eyes. Love it. This is brill. This is brill. Really liking it a really lot. I'm a great fan of massing loads and loads of colouring. Loads and loads of colour into, and if you're going to push loads and loads of colour into a build, why not push all the colours into the build? It just makes sense, right, to do that. So we've got all of the colours into this pyramid, and it scares me a really lot. So can I go through? I can't remember what mode I'm in. Yes, I can. Ha! I've gone through. And inside we've got a mob farm up here. Everybody's welcome, apparently, and we're especially welcome in different colours. This is lovely, Miss Seed. I really like this. I like this type of style of lighting as well. The way we've used in the iron bars going through into just a single glass coloured pane into that end rod. That gives a really nice modern feel for that drop. I like it a lot. And it's now we can use the chains as well in 1.16 moving forwards. We can incorporate chains as well as iron bars, which I think is going to be a really nice way to be able to do these modern builds as well. What I really like about this is the way that the interior has been done. We're just gonna look over that because it's polished, but we won't go near it. But the kitchen, look, the kitchen's so cool. I love that iron door over those blocks there to create yourself a fridge. I love the ovens. It's really nicely put together. It really nicely put together. I aspire to be able to do interiors to that level because I'm so rubbish at interiors. It is. The fridge works? What do you mean the fridge works? How's the fridge work? Hang on, I've got to go into the right mode. F3 and N. Here we go. Do you mean if I press the button the fridge works? Oh, no way! That's so cool! Ha! Hang on, I've got to turn around. That's so cool! I'm loving that. I've gone into survival. There's a cat's head come through the door, look. How do I get into survival? Right. Game mode, creative. There we go. Right, I'm back in creative now. I love that fridge. That's so cool. Right, hang on. Let me just... I'll save that mountain for later. Go back into F1. That's a lovely piece of work, Miss C. So how does it stretch out? Are we sharing all of this? Did you do all of this area as well? I'm not entirely certain. We've got iron golem flowing, 2 iron golems flowing into there. Thank you, Minecraft watch person. Really appreciate you coming. Yeah, this is all yours, Miss Seeley. Thank you for confirming that. So we've got those. Yep, those turtles definitely look like they're having a good time. We'll move on quickly. This is a family show. We've got all of this area here. It's got some farming. Have I gone back into right F3 and M? Right, so I'm back into walking through walls mode. Here is their area there for enchanting. Coming through this way. Oh, this is nice. I think I missed this when I looked around last time, actually. This is quite nice. This kind of jungle-esque treehouse build. I like that very much. Underground storage. What, under here? Wow. American, though. Oh, I'll let you off. But that's lovely. That's really nice. How'd you get there? How'd you get there? Oh, right up here. It's all good. I've got you. So... more underground storage here as well. Coming through. UK on the... Did I miss the UK on the sit? See, always look up. Always look up. Always look up. There you go. Right. Absolutely let off now. That's all good. Nice building. Really nice building. Thank you very much for taking the time. That must have taken you so long. Thank you for taking the time to do that on my server. Really impressed. Beautiful piece of work. Right, so shall we move on to the next place? Let's jump. Right, so this is Koala Girl, and I know it's Koala Girl because there's a koala. It's a giveaway, definitely. Not a giveaway as in I'm giving stuff away. I'm not giving stuff away, so don't think I'm giving stuff away because I'm not. Right, but look at all the colours on this one as well. Koala Girl loves a bit of colour. She's got her little picture of the koala there as well. I'm liking this a really lot already. So let's turn around. I'm just going to F3 and M me into sneak through walls mode again. There we go. That's much better. Like it when I can sneak through walls. So we've got lots of different things here. We've got this red barn here. Loads of colour with this red barn that is sheep farm-esque, but obviously manual sheep farm. We've got flowering there, so you can do some flowerage. It's a nice greenhouse, pretty greenhouse. That I like the design of that. I like that. That's a nice banner. That's really nice. That definitely windmill. I mean, it's like Amsterdam with someone gone mad with a can of paint, isn't it? That's lovely. I like that a lot. I like the design of this too. These work for me actually. These kind of cuboid circles around here in a kind of tree-esque shape. That works really well for me. Loving it a lot. Make sure I go into the windmill. Okay, I shall go into the windmill because Koala Girl said so. So I'm going to go into the windmill. Do I need to go into the windmill? Not in spectator mode. Would that be good? So here we have... Right, level 1, faint of heart. Level 2, getting warmer. Level 3, you can do it. Level 4, conquer. No lifeguard on duty. Brilliant. Bounce house. I'm going into game mode, survival. If I die, you... I was going to say you're barred, but that probably wouldn't be very nice of me, would it? So let's come up to the top. And remember, is there any tips? If I jump off and don't press crouch, obviously, that would be a good idea. So let's jump. Boy, hey, there we go. Now I press crouch and it's all good. Ha! Loving that. That's brilliant. I love that a really lot. Let's come outside. Right, I'm in survival. I've got to remember I'm in survival. So F3 and N. Up we go. I'm flying. Which mode I'm in? I'm in walk through walls mode. Brilliant. So got the mushroom as well. It's quite a nice design there. Multiple levels. Potential for enchantment or just a bookshelves. That's cool. What's this over here? Let's have a look at this too. This is nice. That's quite scary height as well, isn't it? You like high stuff, don't you? That's brill. Liking that. That's cool. And inside here, we've got your bee farm there. You've got your moose. Oh, these poor fellas. Did you get hit by lightning? Did you? Did you use a channeling trident on these poor cows? Why do I think you might have used a channeling trident on these poor cows? Because they're a little bit cindered, aren't they? Goodness me. Loving the mushrooms. Absolutely brilliant. Is there much going on inside there as well? Just going to have a little sneak peek in here because I know this goes into an area on the inside like this. Oh, it's actually on the outside. Sorry, beg your pardon. That's a cut off A. So you got brownie points for that. That's nice. Like in this little room. That's pretty. Loads of work. I mean, it's lots and lots of different builds. Okay, there's no one massive, huge build, but the amount of work that's gone into this base here is actually insane. Insane. Congratulations. They're fabulous. I like it very, very much. So thank you very much, Koala Girl, for letting us share this. I'm really, really grateful. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you do on the next server. Definitely. They're going to be fun. Chocolate and strawberry crowds. Absolutely brilliant. Right. So where am I now? I've got to remember where I am now. So this is Lord Hatred, isn't it? Built by Miss Seeley. Why do I think maybe Miss Seeley's put that sign in front of there like a naughty person? Do I wonder? Thanks a lot, Koala Girl. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot indeed. The autocorrect is real tonight. Yeah, you're not wrong, Zan. It's fun. Right, so this is Lord Hatred's place, and Miss Seeley has contributed. He told me that she laid 3 blocks in the entire place. So I may be causing an argument there. No domestics, please. But it's... have I just got him into trouble, Miss Seeley? I hope I didn't. He tells fibs. I reckon he probably does. But this is really nice. I like the idea. This is one of those works that it was going to be so much more. And I feel quite bad that we move into the next stage of the server with this not being finished. But it also excites me because what it means is there's going to be a build like this coming in the next server that I can get truly excited about. And that's the whole point of these servers, for people like yourselves to be able to start flexing your muscles. I'm loving it. It's absolutely so. Villagers are inside the walls. Let's come inside. Right. So you trade with the villagers inside the walls. There's a lot. Blimey. This is like a trading system gone mad. Loads of trading. Fantastic. Mostly pretty much all librarians, I think. That's cool. I'm liking this. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys do in the next place, because I just know it's going to be fantastic. Oh, these poor donkeys. Bless them. Brilliant. Have I missed anything, Miss Seeley? Have I missed anything? I'm just going to have a little poke around underneath. Is there anything going on underneath? Oh, my goodness, that's very dark. Say nothing. Say nothing. It's lovely. Thank you very much, Lord Hatred and Miss Seeley, for letting us have a little poke around there. And let's jump. I agree, White Warlock. There are some insane builders on this server. I mean, seriously insane builders on this server. They are so good, and I will be forever humbled by what most people are able to do. Right, I think, is this next one Mike WM? I believe, if memory serves. So let's come this way and just have a look around what we've got. Right, so we've obviously got this flight control tower coming through, and it's a fairly classic mob farm, currently turned off, you can see, with the lights on, but that'll be a good mob farm there, definitely, to be able to get yourself plenty of XP and mob drops. In here looks like we've got some bamboo growing up, bamboo farm and sugarcane farm there as well, which is fab. We've got a sheep farm too, looks like an auto sheep farm. We have got a villager trading hall. We have got more. Oh, that's the water that's underneath there, which is nice. What's the sign say? I'm having a poke around. Mike W. You may look around outside in buildings and structure. Please do not enter any buildings. Okay, oopsie. Well, I have anyway, because we're all having a look around. Item storage in here. That's nice. Black concrete, all sorts of storage there using barrels and signs. Signs always better to use for storage than item frames. Obviously, item frames being entities and signs not being entities. So that makes an awful lot more sense to me, certainly. We have got food farm there, I'm assuming, yeah, which is lovely. Bit of a, I guess you could breed up a little bit, but they've probably saturated the place, but that's nice. We've got pumpkins and other foodstuffs also. That's nice. Lots of stuff going on. Is there anything behind the hill? I seem to remember there was something under there, unless I'm getting confused. But I seem to remember something happened here. Accompanied. Right, so this, that, yes, there was. There's stuff going on behind. So there's the Nether Portal. People saying that that's the wrong way. That was going to be something. And that was the other side. Yep, I did remember rightly, there was something. So thanks very much indeed for that, Mike. Really appreciate you taking the time to build this. It's a really nice build. Very difficult to build in survival. So thank you very, very much indeed for doing that for us. Let's jump. Really impressed with what's going on. Minecraft Recipe. Don't know what that says. Very compact indeed. Oh, I went under the ground there. Did I mean to go under the ground? Got no idea. Anyway, so we are now looking at Tylee's place, I think, aren't we? Pretty sure this is Tylee's place. Coming through. Brunicio Roche, good to see you. Thank you very much for coming. We've got some nice building here by Tylee. Right, first off, let's look at the dome. So the dome, which has been basically made for turn a little bit of a jungle and basically a bamboo jungle specifically. So we've got ocelots, which are, let's face it, pretty difficult to get to go anywhere. So did they spawn in and you covered them over, or did you actually get them here under your own steam? Pandas definitely, obviously, lots of good, there's cool pandas. Rare panda, brown panda, fantastic. So nice dome indeed. Nice dome. I reckon Dead Machine's got to be a bit jealous of that half doom sphere there, definitely. So we've got a really beautiful house here as well, on stilts to raise it up above everything here in the water, but still having stuff underneath. We've got all of the enchantments set up. We've got storage area and ingredients for potions. It's an auto potion. These are tough to build, like these. The banners are truly lovely, I agree. Up here, we've got a really nice kitchen area. Upstairs, we've got sleeping areas as well. This is a tough build. It's actually a very difficult build. I've given the game away. I wanted to go backwards and I ended up not doing it. I love this. I just want to say, anybody in the chat, wake up chat, do you watch Doctor Who, or have you ever watched Doctor Who? Because that is brilliant. I actually love this. So clever. So, I was going to say easy. It's not easy because you've got to make these different banners, but such a simple is a better idea. Better idea. I love it, and it's definitely going to be bigger on the inside. I agree. Absolutely super. Tom Baker's rules. Tom Baker's was the king of Doctor Who's. absolutely. Although I did like Matt Smith, he was pretty good as well, and David Tennant is difficult to beat. So thanks, Avo, for all I do. All I do is fly around and take the mickey out of people, Tyler, to be honest with you. But thank you very much for the sentiment. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much indeed. This is really nice. I love that kind of phoenix bird on its perch. It's beautiful, and getting that wing shape, insanely difficult to do that in blocks. Insanely difficult. So that is a very difficult thing to do, and I love the way you've got the tail curves round with kind of like a bird of paradise feel. It's cracking. Very impressed with that build. I'm impressed with the entire base, frankly, but this bird is just super. I love that fountain, by the way, as well. That's really nice. We've got Voss is here. Hey Voss, thanks for joining us, mate. Really appreciate it. We've got a little bit of a bee house going on. It's always lovely. Oh, that goes under the ground. Let's not do that. I like the inventiveness of that bee house. That's really nice. Then up here we've got our iron farm. This is the iron farm that I did a while ago. Oh, this poor fella, look. Did you? He's been switched off, of course. So I think I did a tutorial on a farm similar to that. I guess it must have been at least 6 months ago, at least. But this is a really great iron farm. It works okay still in 1.16, but it's more than you could ever need in 1.16. So build a much simpler iron farm. You get as much iron for a lot less effort in 1.16. This is obviously entirely giving away a heritage right here. So I'm just going to come up and come upwards. Look at that. That's so nice. That's so nice. You could just look at that for a while, couldn't you? Cracking piece of map art there. Loving that a lot. And I actually really like this little village. The way that we've got these slanting roofs here, and the slanting in different directions as well, gives a real pleasing feel. When you look across it like that, it really pleases the eye the way that looks. So thank you for doing that. That's a really nice, inspiring way to build something. And I think we've got the other stuff here. We've got some farms. We've got our melon and pumpkin farm. Looks like the one that I did a little while ago. We've got the food farm there, which is fantastic. Really lovely bit of building. So thank you very much. I think I've pretty much got it all. Thank you very much, Ty. Really appreciate you letting us have a look. Really appreciate it. The change across the different areas of this is just brilliant, and I like the variety that it shows. Oh, jumped mid-sentence, which I don't mind. It's all fine. So now this is Hideaway Creek, right, people? Hideaway Creek is bloomin' perb. I love this build. So let's come all the way from the side. I am going to miss stuff, so I apologise, people in here, that I am going to miss stuff here. So I'm really sorry. But this is a community build rather than just one person's build, and I enjoy it very much. Thank you, Ty, for showing us around that. It's crap. It's just crammed full of really such different segmented build styles. It really keeps you interested as you move around it. I'm delighted with it. So we've got the Smith's smithy, I guess you could say here. So he's the Weckham Smith, the blacksmith. We've got the general store here. All kinds of things going on. This is really lovely. We've got, look at the way we've got that with the signage. I love the way those signage is made. And we've got a little bit of a gold is money, everything else is credit. We've got the bank over here. Let's have a peek through the bank with the tellers as well. Absolutely love that. The saloon is here. And the first time I looked around this place, there was a creeper in the middle of the saloon, so I didn't go in very much. But I love it. It's really nice. And the way that we've done these leads, does anybody know how this has been achieved? There are chickens. You can just see them. Look, you can hear them. There are chickens inside that you've kind of leaded up here. And that gives that really nice suspended feel to that chandelier. It's a really clever way of building, and I like it very much. Sheriff's office over here with naughty villagers. Naughty. Yes, you should hang your heads. Absolutely. Heard rumours of this place, yeah, it's cracking. It's really good. And you just keep seeing more and more stuff. You've got this fabulous looking balloon just there, look. You've got this ship that is beautifully put together. It's just a nice little sloop ship that's delivered its goods. I like it, and the way that the sails have been furled there is absolutely beautiful. I just want to show you inside the church. The church is brilliant. Yeah, Mike, I agree. Technical building is excellent. Some really, really clever builders that know exactly what they're doing. And apparently, it's a wedding involving a lot of my clones. So that's Auntie Ethel. That's Uncle Frank. This is Cousin Margaret. That's Cousin Sid. Yes, 2 cousins marrying. I don't know what to tell you. That's Auntie Frank. And that's Uncle Beryl. And that is Pastor Smith. Pastor Smith. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I really don't know what I'm saying. And then we come up here. Look, it just carries on. We've got more builds up here. We've got really nice little house build here. And again, technically, it's not that complex really, but the effect really, really works. It's lovely. It's lovely, lovely. We've got another one here. Use of these extinguished campfires there to create a front porch. Really nice, liking that a very lot. Inside you can see we've got all sorts going on. Dead simple, but at the same time really beautiful. And then I want to show you, also we've got the windmill as well. Really easy but effective windmill there. That's lovely. And then where's the thing gone? Where's the little fishing shop? I need to see the fishing shop. Is it over here? I don't want to lose the fishing shop. That would be terrible. There it is, fishing shack. Almost lost it. There is a little secret to this area. So I might just pop down. So if you see here, there is a down. So I'm going to go down the down, and it puts me here. And then we come through here. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Hang on, let me just put myself into creative here. F3 and tap F4, and I can tap myself through into creative mode. Yeah, I'm going to turn myself around. Yeah, there's a but. Look, just look. If you get the chance to come and read, I'm not going to read Trials of the Otherverse, but come and read through it and just have a look around and see what you see, because this place is absolutely insane. Hello, Brunicio Rush's mum. Nice to see you. This is fantastic. Fan-bloomin-tastic. Right, so let's turn this around again. It's very easy to get stuck here because all of the bits on the floor. But it's superb. I'm just going to jump up and we're going to go this way. So we've got like mod heads all over the place. Then this was built a little while ago, so the new mods are not in here. But it's just fab. There's Dar as well. There's Die. There's Pack. There's Dead. He's a good-looking fella, isn't he? Dead Machine. Absolutely. And then there's these 2 really dodgy-looking people here. Avobuttermeters hit 10 already. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, we've got Al there and we've got Voss there. Aren't they so cool? They're just so good. I love them. And then down in here, there's an ugly dude just through this hole, peeking through, saying, I am watching you. And yes, I am. Yes, I am. Look, it's so cool. Loving these. Right, I signed your crack. Brilliant. So much work gone into here. So I just need to go and dedicate to the people that did this because they need full on credit. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got to go up the proper way because I'm not in walkthrough walls mode. There we go. Walkthrough walls mode. Not engaged. Come outside. So I just need to go to the... Hang on. Let's shut the door. Just need to go to the graveyard because that's who made it. Here we go. Right, so this is the Hideaway Creek Cemetery. And in here, I buried the people that built this place together. So it's very much together. Right, so here we've got Tylee Cross. Got Cross with a Skelly. Not the first time. So Tylee is one of the amazing builders that did this. Autumn Frost. Caught her death of a chill, apparently. White Warlock. Didn't fear the creeper. Well, that will learn you, won't it? Raven Thought. Thought wrong. Yes, indeed. And Chicky D went the wrong way home. 5 very talented builders. Very talented builders. Built this place between them. And I'm genuinely, forever going to be impressed. Genuinely going to be impressed. It's fabulous. So thank you very much, everybody, for doing that. I'm hugely grateful for taking that time. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's move on. Let's jump. And next up, I think, is it Zan next? I believe it might be Zan. Yes, it is Zan. Right, so Zan has done... Now, Zaniver's got this thing about building stuff. Oh, you know what? I don't care. Weather clear. 10,000. Right, Zan's got this thing about building. Zan doesn't like to build one thing. Zan likes to build lots of things and then puts them all together in one big thing, like this big thing. So, I don't know if we're great. It's insane. It's big and it's insane. So, Bearsies, thank you very much for the follow. I'm very, very grateful. I don't even know where to start it, Zan. I've got to be honest with you. So I'm going to start over here. So we start with a bit of a tower, little water tower just there that feeds the entire community. We're coming through here and along. And Grey Wolf, Ty, was Grey Wolf involved in that as well? Did I miss them out? Sorry, Grey Wolf, if I missed you out. Grey Wolf involved too. This over here, we'll have a look at Zan's tower. You can see here, up and down. It's just so much going on that it's difficult to even comprehend. We've got all of these buildings going around here too. We've got this building here. We've got this row of buildings over here. We've not even started yet, people. Just don't get excited yet. Oh, Scouse is raiding. Thank you, Scouse, for raiding. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much indeed. Hello, raiders. Good to see you. Thanks very much, my mate. How's it going? How was your stream? Was it okay? Was it good? Hey, Big Funny Sheep. Good to see you. Let me just pop myself into spectator mode. There we go. So we're just going to fly through stuff. How'd it go, everybody? Was it a good stream, Scouse? I've gone the wrong way. Let's go this way instead. And we move into a different area. And again, we won't talk about the fact that this is being made out of andesite because he's forgiven for the amount of work that's been put into everywhere. I mean, look, even there, look. Even there. You don't just have a floor. You have a floor that's covered in green. Goodness me. Absolutely amazing. And then we fly over this direction. We've got these different housing styles as well. And then we fly over here. And we've got more different housing styles using the red brick roof, which I love. I love very much. Then we've got more housing styles coming over here. And then we've got the mansion area, which is over here. Look, more housing style there. Did I even see the where the beacon is here. Lots of stuff going on. It's just room after room of stuff. Brilliant. Let's go over to the mansion. Good use of some of the polished. Well done, Zan. Mao, I might have to ban you. We have got, I mean, it's so much work gone on here. It's just crazy talk. Zan, no matter what you do, whenever you put a block on the ground, you always impress me. Thank you very much, sir, for the ridiculous level of effort that you put into what you do. It's absolutely brilliant. Little greenhouse there, look, fantastic. And it still doesn't stop. There's still more stuff going on over the back here as well. Absolutely superb, Zan. Thank you very much indeed. Right, I thought we'd go to the next one. Let's do it. Next up is, let's jump, is Twisted Intel. Now, I've got to say, I full on love this build. This is one of my favourite builds in the server. And I want to just introduce you to the ship first. Now, the reason I want to introduce you to the ship, because when a lot of people build ships, and I include myself on this, I do include, in fact, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to talk to you. There we go. Let's get myself in creative mode. I include myself in this comment as well. When we build ships, we build a ship that has a straight stems across the mast, straight arms of the mast. But this has not, and it's just such an interesting effect, because what it means you can do is you can create yourself this bending feel on all of the masts, which means that you can give yourself a sail, if you wanted to build a sail onto it, that flows with the bend of the mast. It is beautiful. And it's one of my favourite ships, I think, that I've seen built in Minecraft. One of them. And I wonder what it would look like if it actually had sails on it as well. It might almost be too much, but it's just a stunning piece of work. And Twisted Intel, seriously, mate, absolutely beautiful piece of work. I love it a really lot. Then, as if that's not enough, we've got another tower that is so beautifully crafted out. We've got minimal detailing, but just enough to be able to just accentuate everything that you're doing with it. It's lovely. It's a one poor old zombie inside all on his own, and lit up at the top. It's like the lighthouse of Alexandria. It's such a lovely thing. Such a lovely thing. Really, really like it. And then you come up along here, because obviously that's not enough. We've got another little house that we built on here that complements the ship, because it's like the port house, maybe where the harbour master lives or something like that. But that's not enough. Surely not. Let's go up and build a blooming great big castle as well. Yes. This in survival, people. Survival. Just amazing. So I just want to come into this cathedral. It's not a church, it's a cathedral, is this fella. Look at it. It's absolutely brilliant. Flying up here. You can see right across the roof, and the detailing underneath that roof as well. It's not been spared. Sometimes people forget to do the stuff under the roofs in these builds, and yeah, Twisted has not failed us in any way, shape or form there at all. Look at that as well. This is castlage to its absolute greatest. It's lovely. And can you imagine if this was finished? I know that Twisted hasn't managed to finish this completely, but can you imagine if this was utterly and fully finished? It's close. It would be, well, it is already, but it would be just so stunning. So stunning. And massive chops to Twisted Intel for being able to build like this. The creativity knows no bounds. But I do want to come in. I'm just going to come in and let's get ourselves into spectator mode and fly through the window, because look at this. Look at this chandelier. It's something out of Hogwarts, isn't it? Really. If it didn't have that thing hanging it down, I'd say that was out of Hogwarts. It's fantastic. Candles, or torches, should I say, on top of white stained glass, just dangling like that. What a superb effect, and what a really complicated build as well. It's lovely. And I have, again, as with previous builds, I have stolen this, I have copywritten it, and I will be claiming everything to do with it moving forwards. I love the way you've got all of these diamond armors in the alcoves. How many diamonds must you have to be able to build all of those diamond armors? It's just brilliant. Twisted, you're a genius, mate. I'm genuinely very impressed. Love it a lot. What a great build. Right, let's jump. Yes, I am an absolute magpie. I don't know what to tell you. It's the ultimate compliment. It's the ultimate compliment. So next up, I think we're going over to see Chicky. Chicky and her llamas, I do believe. Whoop, going under the ground. Just got to have a look under the ground. What we got under here? Well, there's a little bit of a cheeky entrance there. All mostly lit up, which is cracking. So what have we got here? Let's look. We've got some islands going on here, and I'll show you what's going on up there in just a moment. But just want to show you the islands themselves. So it's basically what Chicky did here, I believe, is she built around this island village that is already in existence. I love these. They're so cool. I've copywritten this design, by the way, so nobody even try it. But aren't they good? Aren't they good? I absolutely love it. But there's a lot of little secret things going on around this build, which I really enjoy. Like, for example, you've got this kind of bird hanging in the air. Now, bear in mind, you're in survival now, so you've got to pillar out or pillar up to be able to build that bird dangling in the air like that. Otherwise, it won't be there, will it? Thank you for following, Jenny. Really appreciate seeing you in the stream. Thank you very much indeed. So what we've got over here is a little bit more detailing going on around this I guess you call it mountainside. That's because we've got something going on the inside, I reckon. Or it certainly would have been. A little bit of stained glass on the side of that mountain. That's nice. I like that a lot. But let's go down inside this water butt or this water place. Because in here, there be secrets. Yes, indeed. This is the bar. And I love this hidden bar. And the restrooms, I'm going to show the restrooms in a minute because they're definitely worth a little peek around. But so this is obviously a potion brewing capabilities, but this is the bar. And inside the restrooms, if I could, went through the wrong door. So this is the girls or the gulls. Hello, beautiful. You're looking good today. Yes, indeed. And through here is the gents. Hello, handsome. I can see you've been working out. Well, actually, yes, I have. I've been working out how to get out of here. And we've got a secret exit that comes through here. You can see this is all really nicely. This has all been built. This wasn't here before, remember. This has all been built. Coming up and around and through here. And if you carry on going through here and out, you come out under the sea there. How cool is that? I really like it. And it's a really nice piece of building. Loving it a really lot. Right, where's that tree? Where's that tree? I need to find a tree. So coming over here. Is it here? It's not that tree. No, it's not that tree. Where is the tree? The tree that beats all trees. So, not there. Over here. Here we are. I knew I'd find it. So we've got like a little bit of a hobbit hole thing going on around here. And then we come in round this way. And you can see, again, actually, I'm being converted. All of this stuff is starting to convert me. What people are doing is very, very nice. And then if we come through this way, we've got a bit of a bedroom, but behind here, and I can't open the doors, but behind here, we've got a bit of a secret entrance. So if you come up around this way, and up, and around, and up, and up, and up, we've got the enchanting room hidden in the tree. How cool is that? I really like it. I think it's a beautiful piece of work. Eli Ratton MC, thank you very, very much for the follow. Really, really appreciate you coming to see us. Right, it's a really lovely piece of work, Chicky. Thank you so much for putting it all together. It's a pleasure to have the chance to walk around it. And let's jump. So the next one, I think, are we going over to Carly and Jay? Yeah, we are. So this is Carly and Jay and Jakey. So that was lovely of them. They did that when I broke 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. That was a cracking surprise for me, and the fireworks went off. It was lovely. So thank you very, very much for doing that, Carly. I'm really, really grateful of you. And now we've got our cactus farm there. We've got our bamboo farm. We've got more bamboo farm. That's all of the automatic collection system. We've got a little turtle breeder there. That's fab. This is Carly Girl's house. Have I gone around the wrong? I've gone around the wrong thing. This is actually, if you remember, when was it? I did this probably, could have been as long as 9 months ago. I did this as a similar thing as a base, and she's adapted it for herself, and I think she's done a beautiful job of that. That's a really nice working piece of building. So Jay, Brad and Jakey can all go into Carly's place, and they actually live around here as well, and we'll see if we can't find out a couple of their things. This, I think, is Jakey's place, just around here. So, and Jakey did, obviously we've got the bee farm, and around here we've got the more bambooage. But there is something that I want to show you, and I've got to remember where it is, because there is an absolute treat around the side. I think it's around the side of, is it not around the side of this mountain here? I think it might be. I need to find it. I need to find it. It's really important that I find it, because it is seriously impressive piece of work. Is it down here? Yes, here we go. I knew it was around here. So J-Dog did his base under the ground. Hang on, I just want to, let me just get myself back into creative. There we go. And I'm going to turn myself around. Yes, yes, count it on. Count it on, why not? But he did something under the ground that I know he's really, really proud of, and for good reason, because what he's done here is absolutely brilliant. So I'm just going to get myself inside, and then I'm going to come down because he's done a castle. Actually, I'm going to go back into Spectator because it's going to be easier to see, I think. So if I F1 that, he did his castle under the ground. So, but again, it's not just a stone castle. Thanks very much for the follow there, Nerdak1. Thank you very much indeed. And Sure Shot and Grizzled Grizzly, thank you all for coming. Really, really appreciate it. This is really nice work, Jay. I don't know if you're watching or not, Jay, but this is lovely work. I love the incorporation of the wood with the stone, those flowing flags, all going in the right direction. Really important sometimes that things go in the right direction with flags. Otherwise, it makes me upset. And the turrets there, beautifully shaped with good circles, but the back turrets being more ornate than the front turrets, and with the keep at the front here, that is really, really nice. And I think you've done a cracking job, a really, really cracking job on this, and you should be congratulated. What I really also like is the fact that you've incorporated your personal banner, this dog, you being J-Dog. It's just brilliant. I love it a really lot. And inside, you can see we've got a number of different areas where he's actually utilising the space. We've got some farming areas. We've got our dogs inside there. I don't know if any of them are actually called J-Dog. My guess is that there is a skeleton somewhere through there because they all seem very, very interested. But what a beautiful build. What a genuinely beautiful build. So thank you very much, Jay, for sharing with that. I'm really, really happy that we had the opportunity to see it. Thank you very much indeed. Right, so outside, it's a nice area. It's been built well. It's got quite a lot to it. It's been quite complex, and as a result of all of the different areas that have been put into this, I think there was another one over this way as well, wasn't there? Another just a small area. Can't remember. But so what was down here? What was down there? I need to have a poke around now because I can't remember. Oh, it's their mine. So it's their mine is down here where they've done all of their different mining things. So lots of stuff. Oh, spawner there. Smash him. Really like it. Missed a cave that's lit up there, but it's very easy to miss the odd cave. Most of it looks quite lit. Thank you very, very much indeed, people. Let's jump. And the next person we're going to go and see is it Seahorse? I think it's Seahorse. Yeah, well, that's a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? That sign. So this is Seahorse's place. Now, a lot of Seahorse's place is under the ground. Is that right, Seahorse? If you're still watching, I don't know if you are, but a lot of your stuff's underground. Is that right? And I have to have a right old mooch around under the ground. Is that a fair assumption? I think it might be. Yeah, I agree there. Chef Samuel, the circles on the town was really, really worked for me. It's really beautiful. So we've got just a little house there that have been used to be able to do beets, carrots, potatoes and wheat. Also got the other fruits, the melons and the pumpkins at the top there. We've got just a little house. Take what you need if you need something. That's very kind. We've got a cactus farm just here. Nice little cactus farm there. Just a passive cactus farm, no redstone required. Takes a little bit of time to get a decent amount of cactus, but it just keeps going and going and going. More wheat, more carrots, and we've got, I like the shape of this. Now let's just take a look at this roof. See the way that roof kind of bows across. It's a bit like a bow and arrow bow on its back, and they're actually not that easy to make. If you get it wrong, they just look appalling, but you've got it bang on there. That's beautiful, and I love the way that you've used the acacia flaps, the acacia trapdoors there to give the feeling of a barn interior. That's really nice. I like it a very lot. And inside, loads of pigages and sheepages and llamages and cowages. And looking at that as well, that's a lovely little hen house there. They can even go in and out, which I think is a really nice touch. Let's have a little poke underneath them. You said I can, so I'm going to. Too late. Right, so what we got going on? We've got, ooh, this is nice. I like this. I like the way you've done the floor there as well. That's really nice. So obviously a load of storage area there. You've got your enchantment. Chandelier made out of glowstone. That's actually a lot trickier than you give it credit for. It's a nice work. Or your workstations there. This is really nice. FS, nice working. So you've got sort of cave areas there, is that? I guess, must be. I like what you've done. I really, really like what you've done. That's pretty. That's pretty, and also not that easy to make. in reality. So congratulations you. I like it a really lot. We've got more stuff up here. We've got an entrance that comes up from this area there. So where was that? That was where we came in, right? So down we go there, and then that takes you down, down, down this way, and down, down, down this way. Wow, this is... You're another mole. This is nice. Good work. We applaud thee. We applaud thee. That's lovely. Oh, see, and you can just about see the seahorse there, the purple seahorse with the black eye, when you back yourself up right up against the glowstone. That's lovely. Really, really nice, FS. Thank you very much indeed for sharing that. I'm sure people that have seen it are really grateful. It's really inspirational. Nice work. Right, I think that leaves us one more place, and this is a place and a half, people. This is definitely a place and a half. So shall we go? Shall we jump? Let's go, people. I think I'm ready. Okay, now this is first off the mod community Thneed. What's a Thneed? I don't know what a Thneed is, but the worst place ever. So this is the mod area. So this is where the mods built their stuffs, and it's like a community build. It's quite a long way out. I imagine very few of you would have actually been out to see it, but it's proper impressive, is all I can say. It's proper. Does anybody recognise where we are? Oh, El, you gave it away. It's Naboo Castle. Look at that, isn't it fab? And we've got suspended glass there, suspending those lanterns so as it all floats around. But this is the castle in Naboo, off of Star Wars. And it's just brilliant. Look at it. The detail is bang on, with the long, thin towers there. Theed Palak. Oh, of course, of course, of course. What kind of Star Wars fan am I to not know that? Goodness me. But it's lovely. I mean, it's such a beautiful, beautiful piece of work. I'm just going to go inside. You guys built an absolute blinder on this one. It's cracking. Look at that level of detailing. I love these gardens. The gardens outside are just beautiful, absolutely brilliant. But it's not just the castle in Naboo. No, am I going the right way? I don't know which way I've got to go. Maybe it would make sense to go to teleport me across to the next bit, because I'm not entirely sure which direction I need to go to get to it. Oh, they did. Oh, look at that. Can anybody guess what film inspired this area? Because that, my friends, is gorgeous. And there's no other word for it. I love the Millennium Falcon. It is so cool. And look, even here, we've got a number of rebel ships working around. That's really nice. Look at that. How cool is that? Well, I'll come back to the house in just a minute. We've got a X-wing here. A Landros flying the X-wing. Up here, there's some ugly bloke flying that X-wing. Really cool. I love this, by the way. This is so Battle Beyond the Stars. Oh my goodness, I've not seen that in so long. That's a cool film. If anybody gets to see Battle Beyond the Stars, go and see it. Battle of the Planets, G-Force, yeah. These are so cool as well. Look how this has been done. Oh my star! Utini, Mabonlu. It's brilliant. I love this. How cool is that? The Jawa crawler. Absolutely brilliant. And then we've obviously got TIE fighters, because where you have Mos Eisley, you're almost certainly going to have some of the Empire coming along and trying to get a piece of the action. So we've got Mos Eisley here, which is brilliant. We've even got some of the Mos Eisley indigenous population. I'm just going to come inside some of these buildings. So cool. And then where's the creature canteen? I know it's around here somewhere. Let's come inside. Here it is. And look, we've got the creature cantina here. There's an ugly bloke serving the beer. But how cool, look. And the dodgy looking band. None of them can be trusted, I'll tell you that for nothing. But it's so cool. I love Mos Eisley. Mos Eisley is brilliant. But they should be somewhat afeared, should the people in Mos Eisley. Yeah, did you see it, Mike? I got there in the end. I got there in the end. Yeah. Brilliant, isn't it? It's lovely. Robin, thank you very much for the follow. I'm very, very grateful for that. We have got something up in the sky. Right. Who could this possibly be? Or even what could this possibly be? Finally have music in the background. Well, I can't sing and talk at the same time. Babylon 5. Oh my goodness. It's going all over the place. Right, so we have here the Death Star. And it is a big old boy as well. Look at it. It's fantastic. How cool is that? So we're going to go inside. Because, well, why not, skis, right? So let's just come around. I know there's an entrance, but I can't remember where it is. Is it around the other side? There it is. I knew there was one. Well, sort of an entrance anyway. So if we come inside here, we've got Dead Machine. We've got, that's where the Emperor gets lobbed over. We've got all of this. I mean, it's been properly detailed out on the inside. It's just bonkers, isn't it? Look. If we come around here, we've got the walkway that goes all the way around the outside of the Death Star. It properly is awesome, White Warlock. Properly is awesome. And then coming inside here, you've got all of the inner control area. You've got, you know, all sorts of different weird things going on. Avomance Intercept. I never read that bit before. That's quite cool. That's quite cool. I like that. I really like. What's that? Doom Star. It's not a Death Star because obviously for copyright reasons we can't call it a Death Star. What am I on? It's a Doom Star. Right, and then we've got even more roundage coming this way. It's brilliant, isn't it? Isn't it cool? And then inside here, look at this. How cool is that? Look, Dead Machine about to fly off in his TIE Interceptor. That is so cool. It's such a brilliant piece of work that it's just awe-inspiring. Loving it a really, really lot. The banners are so cool. DS9. Oh, I don't know what to say. Right, so I also need to find... Is it this way? Where's the house? Here it is. Okay. I'm just coming down into here. I can't remember what this is. What's this? Is that just like a... It's just like a little nice little housey place to be. Not a creative blocking site. Absolutely not. So in here we have got Skywalker Mansion, which is it's cool, isn't it? Look at these. They do get around, don't they? Oh, I'm going to time set day it. There we go. That'll teach them. But look at these builds here. So you come along and you think, all right, so they've built a house. That's clever. I like a house. And in they come, and you come inside, and you think, oh my goodness, they really did build a house. And coming all on the chandeliers, brilliant. Again, glazed terracotta being used the way it's meant to be used. We've got a few mobs inside, but they're allowed. They have passes. Absolutely brilliant. So the this is like the movie theatre because it's Skywalker Ranch, right? So that's what you need. I just think it's so cool. So cool. So that's the studios. And then you come into the main house here. And inside, again, it's all really beautifully laid out. I really love the way the floors have been done with these different stripped woods and the carpets and all sorts of different things that have been used in here. It's beautiful, really cleverly made. And some of the detailing is... Yeah, I mean, it's proper professionally done. So we're coming around. I'm starting to lose my voice. I can hear it go. But I'm coming around into some of the narrow corridors. So this is Willie's room. You can tell it's Willie's room. It's very characteristic colours in Willie's room. We've got Dai's room here. Again, He wants to grow stuffs. What can you say? Inside there, that's an empty room. This is Mal's room. That's quite nice. I like that in there. Oh, it's my room. Yeah, of course it's my room. So I've got a big A on the floor of my room. I can't imagine why. And I've also got a balcony because it's a suite. But it's fab, isn't it? Fab, and it's time to record. It's always blooming time to record, believe me. Right, and then we've got more going on in the other wing as well. It's just brilliant. I love the work that has gone into this. Isn't it superb? And then if we come along here, you can see Elle's room. It burns your eyes. Sorry, I should have given you a warning. Warning, this is going to burn your eyes. There you go. Eyes burning. Coming through this way. Guess whose that is? That's Paco's room. This is Dead's room. Yeah, you'd never have realised, would you? And then this is Voss's room. It's quite simple for a redneck, isn't it? Not too shabby. Right, and then what am I missing? What am I missing, people? Go below. What, as in down? Do you mean? Oh, yeah. Let's go down. So we've got all this area underneath for smelting and gold smelting. You can see stuff going on there. Thank you for following, Sheza. Really, really good to have you in the stream. Thank you very much indeed. All of the iron and chainmail smelting. Look, it's insane. So much going on. Bone farm. It's brilliant. It's genuinely brilliant. And I know it's a lot of people have put a lot of time and a lot of effort into it. But even so, the way that spiral staircase goes down, even that is detailed to make sure that it's in keeping with the rest of the house. Loving it a lot. Thank you very much, guys, for putting all of the effort that you put in, full stop. Not just into this, but into absolutely everything. I'm hugely, hugely grateful. Now, I had a rumour there was Dagobah, but I don't know where it is. Go to the village behind the manor. All right, I'll go to the village behind the manor. Let's go this way. You mean this village, Voss? Yeah? This one? Is that what you're talking about? Yep. Okay. So this various different villages here. What we got? Now go down. Go down. Okay. What the ooh! Here we go. That was a ridiculous noise I just let out there, wasn't it? What on earth? What on earth? Oh, why haven't I seen this? Avo Wars. I haven't seen this bit before. I've seen the other bits before. I haven't seen this bit before. This is brilliant. How cool is that? Oh, I love it a really lot. Nice work, people. Absolutely superb. Genuinely impressed. So cool. So cool. To Mummy Dimples, thank you very much for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. Is there... I'm missing something though, aren't I? I'm missing something. What was it what was it I missed? Was it Dagobah? Hang on, just a sec, says Voss. This is a lot of love. There is so much love going on. So much Star Wars related love. I'm really enjoying this. This is great to be able to go, oh, here it is. I never saw this one. This is the bit that I never saw. Look, crashed X-Wing before it sunk down to the depths and before it got brought up again. It's brilliant. I really, really like it. And then we've got this stuff going on up here as well. All lit up and around here. How cool is that? In an actual swamp. Obviously, Dagobah being a swamp makes sense for it to have crashed in a swamp, right? Rindina, thank you very much for the follow. Very grateful. It's brilliant to see you. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. To the right of the X-Wing is Yoda's hovel. Oh, I think I've got just doodad. Oh, this is the dark side. Home sweet dark side. And I've got to come down and just have a little look because it's important. That was me, by the way. That's cool, isn't it? Isn't it brilliant? Is it up that way? I need to go back up. Really? Really? You've followed me in here? Oh my goodness. Yoda's hovel is to the right of the thing. There it is. Right. So Yoda's hovel. Oh right, of course. So that's the camp, right? And then Yoda's hovel inside here. It's really nice. You guys have done so much work. Really, really impressive. It's a Phantom Menace. Oh, that was way too quick, Mike. Way too quick. I totally missed it. Nice work. Oh, my goodness. Right, hang on. Let me just get myself into creative. Pop myself around. Just gave you one more Avo butt there. What? Have I missed anybody? Is there anybody that I haven't yet seen? Because I think that we have done a whole lot of loving on that that tour. I'm so impressed with the amount of talent that has been poured into this survey. It's absolutely insane. And we managed 11 on the butter meter as well, which is always good. But this was our first season on Avotopia and our third season on Quarry Craft. We're about to enter season 2 and season 4 on 1.16.2 with all of those new blocks that we've got and all of those mad talented skills that we've got with these people. I'm going to be blown away, absolutely blown away with what's going to be created in the next season. Diamond Deck next week. You never know, Mike. You never know, my mate, because it definitely needs to be done. Ewok Village, did Dead give you chords? Is there an Ewok Village? Can't wait for the DD. I tell you, I can't wait for the DD. I've deliberately not gone in and taken a look at Diamond Deck because I want it to be, you know, me see it when you see it. That's kind of what I want to see. Thank you, Tylee. That's really kind of you. Can I show you one more place? I'd love to see the Ewok Village if there's an Ewok Village, and if what you want to show me, Todd, is something different, absolutely, let's go for it. So I'd love to be shoved over to the Ewok Village first, maybe, if that's a possibility. But the Diamond Deck, I'm going to do a video. Oh, I'm falling. I'm going to do a video of Diamond Deck. But I would also like to do a tour because I think it works really, really well. Where have you brought me? Where have you brought me? This is not an Ewok village. I've got to come up. I've got to come up. It's the Working Guardian farm from hell. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Whose is this? Is this what you wanted to show me, Todd? There's more guardian. How many guardians? Oh my goodness, this is brilliant. Look at that. This is Todd, this is superb. This is guardianage beyond guardianage. You've got one stuck there, mate. Go on, where you go? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on, F1. Oh no, I've broken it. Quick, get that back. Oh my goodness. Right, I've got to kill him. I've got to kill him. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm such a plank. Right, let's kill these. Yep, I'm going to kill you. You can jump around as much as you like. I'm having you. Oh, what a wally. How many did we lose? Was it just the 3? Come here, you. Come here. Oh, what a wally. Oh, I'm just going to leave them. I think I'm going to leave them for you, Todd. Whoopsie. You break it, you buy it. Why? Go above ground. Right, so what? To go up? Am I being instructed to go up now? Okay. Let's go up. Oh, right. This is why I've been instructed. Oh, my goodness. That's so cool. Alicia, and NC Jedi Idij. Sorry, I have no idea how to say that, but I'm very grateful for you coming to say hello. Thank you very much indeed. Todd, mate, that's amazing. I'm loving it. I've got to do this high. This deserves high. Hang on, F1. This deserves high. That is, if you're going to convert an ocean monument, you may as well convert it properly, right? You may as well convert it properly. That is insane. Todd, mate, another level of impressive just hit you across the face. That is superb. Really, really beautiful. Thank you very, very much for sharing that. I'm so, so glad you did. So, so glad you did. That's brilliant. I love that a really lot. Right, so you need to do another one in the next one. Otherwise, I'm afraid you can't play. You got to do this again, mate. This is brilliant. I love it. I really love it. Did I bring you? Did I bring you? Was it you that came up? Did you follow me up? Did you see me come up and then followed me up? Oh my goodness. Right. So is there anything else? Is there anything else I need to see? Please, people, do let me know now or forever hold your peace. It's really cool. I'm holding a sword now because that's how aggressive I feel. Oh my goodness. Right, if there's nothing else to see, Kooth Monkey, thank you very much for the follow. Really very, very grateful for that. If there's nothing else to see, then I think we could probably call it there. I don't know. Dead is at the Ewok village. Brilliant. Right, quick, take me to it. Take me to it. I'm ready. I was born ready. I'm bouncing in readiness. Bouncing in readiness. Come on, Dad. Do your worst. Do your worst. Ewokage. Ah, they're brilliant. Look at those. They're the ugliest Ewoks I've ever seen in my entire life. This is good. How brilliant. Look at that. All you need is a load of stormtrooper helmets and you can make a xylophone and we'll be away. Work in progress, this one, guys, right? If I remember someone saying. So that's really nice. That finished, it could be so cool. Maybe Ewokage needs to be done in another one as well, because that bit's such a shame to not finish that. So lovely. Execute Order 66. Oh dear. I like it very, very much. Right, I better put. I think I'm going to take my sword out my hand because that looks way too aggressive for the end of the stream, doesn't it? They look more like Ewoks with your texture pack. I can imagine now what your texture pack is like. I've seen some screenshots that you've done in the past, and they're brilliant. Right, people. First, I just want to say thank you very much to everybody for allowing me to do a stream on everybody's build, because sometimes builds can be a very personal thing, and to be able to be brave enough and open enough to let other people take a look, even when they're of the quality that they are, I'm hugely grateful. So thank you very, very much for allowing us to do that. I think it just leaves, who should we have a little bit of a raid of? Because I quite fancy having a bit of a raid of someone. It has been amazing, Miss Celia. I completely agree. I've been absolutely blown away by the crazy level of quality. It's superb. I think, let's go back to my creator dashboard. I think, if I go on to Stream Manager, I quite fancy streaming. Does anybody know OMG Chad? I quite fancy streaming, raiding Chad, you know, because I know him a bit, and I wanted to stream the other day. So let's go and raid OMG Chad, because he's a good guy. Right, so after what? Let's say after when it's ready. After when it's ready. So we are, come on, everybody come with. Everybody come with. You know you want to. Don't log out now. All right, we're going with 59. Let's do it. Raiding now. I don't know what he's doing.